Boom. All right, we back in it. We back in it. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where I left off in this game because it's been a minute. It's been a while. Um, so we'll see. It's been like a week and a half, a week. No, it's been more than a week. Whatever. Days have passed. Days have passed. Okay, so we're leveling up this Teddy Ursa and everything else in here, including Lazaro the Togepi. Alright, so we're out here leveling stuff up. I'm wondering if Teddy Ursa is even worth trying to level up right now. Because the max, my level cap right now, the level cap I should be aiming for if I'm going to try to play by level caps is... I think it's somewhere around 25 if I'm not mistaken. I don't have good info on that. But the question is, I think Teddy Ursa evolves at level 30? So I don't know if Teddy Ursa is going to be a good Pokemon. Yeah. Maybe not. I might keep it in to sacrifice it during tough battles, but for now it's not super useful. What else do I have just to reestablish? Let's see. Okay, we just have this Houndour, that's about it. This Houndour is gonna be awesome because it's adamant. Yeah, adamant Flashfire Houndour will be good. This Teddy Ursa might, let me look at Ursa Ring's stats. I might as well start training it up because, yeah, its attack is pretty fucking beastly. Its speed is absolute garbage. Yeah, its attack is beast mode. Its defense and special defense are meh. They're alright. Alright. So, back to grinding, folks. Back to grinding. Alright. Let's get into it. The joys of grinding in Pokemon. There's a good question of... Let me see. We have Mega Man at an appropriate level. I'm basically trying to get everyone up to level 20. Or thereabouts would be nice. What level does Hoppip evolve at? Hoppip. There we go, 2 Ps. 2 Ps on Hoppip, learn that. 18, okay. Skiploom, what is your stats? Oh, pretty shite. Pretty shite stats until it hits Jump Bluff at level 27. So, not great. Not great. And you know what? Training up Houndour might be the move instead of training up Hoppip. Because fire types might be more useful going forward here. At least in the foreseeable future. Can I just run from this? Yeah. Planning. Planning is important. Yeah, I'm gonna drop off the Hoppip and pick up the Houndour. Because the Houndour will do much better going forward. Especially in the forest with a bunch of bug Pokemon. Move Pokemon. And it's level 6, it really could use it. Yep. Are there any Pokemon? Nah, I just released them. I thought I might have put a death box. Okay. Well, back to training. Back training. Let me see. Does this website show you EVs games? Yeah. So Mareep. How many EVs? One special attack EV from a Mareep. I'm not sure that's what we want for most of these Pokemon. So that might not be the best thing to grind on. What are the other options out here? There's a lot of Mareeps. There's a lot of Hoppips. What is the EV given for Hoppip? Let's see. EVs, one special defense EV. Do I want special defense EVs on any of my Pokemon? Maybe Ava the Aron. Do I want special defense EVs on my Houndour Fire Puppo? I don't think so. Let me look up Houndoom stats. Special defense is already pretty buffed. If anything, we're on buff defense. Because defense is pretty shite on that one as well. I'm unsure. I'm generally unsure. Let me see. Shift tree. Okay. Shift tree and then Aggron. Wow, Aggron's special defense is garbage, but its defense is insane. Yeah, what nature is it? I forgot already. Where's the nature, bud? No nature? You're not gonna show me the nature? Okay, guess I just need to learn it. In that case, let's just do it by typing for now. Ooh, gotta think of all the angles. Gotta think of the EVs, gotta think of the everythings on these. Oof. I was hoping I was hoping Philanthus would join me in Discord chat, but I've been abandoned. It's just me today. Just my boring ass. Thank you very much. Okay, so Magnemite might be something good to grind on. Magnemite might give defense. Magnemite. Ah, it's one special attack, Eevee. Okay. Who do I want to have special attack is the question. Not Aggron, not Shift Tree, I don't think. I don't think... Oh, interesting. Shift Tree doesn't learn anything leveling up? That's weird. Wait, that's real weird. You have to learn everything as a fucking Nuzleaf? Kinda sucks. Hurricane? Interesting. Yeah, mostly physically attacker for Shift Tree. Houndoom. Special attacker. Mixed attacker. So... getting Houndoom in on this, a switch in on this would be ideal. But you're level 6. That's also an issue. Alright, let's do Torchic for now. I think Blaziken also might benefit from special. Supersonic, great. Yeah, special wouldn't hurt here. Okay. Alrighty. Also, shout out to Tooltip for the follow. Thank you very much. Leveling up is always a good thing. Peck? Sure. Growl, cause fuck Growl. Cool. Cool. Oh, what the fuck? That was quick. That was super quick. Yeah, Combuskin. One of the more memorable second evolutions. Hell yeah, nobody remembers most second evolutions, but Combuskin's cool. Combuskin's super cool. Double kick? Fuck yeah. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Good shit. Oh, I'm gonna turn on the retro sounds. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome. So good. Okay, so... yeah, long term I do want Togepi to have special, because Togekiss is epic as fuck with special attack. Grinding, like keeping EVs in mind while grinding is real hard. Like super fucking annoying. Honestly. I might just not keep them in mind and just grind on whatever at this point. There might be better options in the cave too. More like physically defensive and offensive options. Which is what my team is leading towards now anyway. But with two fire types, rock and ground types are gonna wreck my shit. We have a steel and a grass, so we're kind of covered. And the grass Pokemon I want to be physically... Yeah, I want it physically... Let me see. Let me go back to Shift Tree. Shift Tree. Well, its special attack's also something that you could... It's kind of mix attacker. It's, what was it, 100 attack and 90 special attack. Oh, there he is. Yo, let's go, Mr. Philanthus. I was missing you, bud. Yeah, fuck it, man. We can grind in the cave a little bit. Sandshrew. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, he said, oops, just seeing that. Hop in the Discord if you want. You don't have to. I know you're working on and off. Up to you, bud. Up to you. I mean, this is an obvious choice for switching here. Yeah, in a few minutes, Ombre? Alright, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Ombre, good color. Sure, why not? Razor Leaf. Yep. Yeah, so there's like some type disadvantages here for the fire types I want to raise in their levels, but, you know, so be it. Does my Aron know a steel type move right now? I'm not sure. Should probably know that. I haven't played this in so long. Yeah, Metal Claw, great. Go for it, fuck him up. Fuck him up, fuck him up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. Rock throw, that should do nothing. Yep. Metal Claw, let's go. Bada bing, bada boom. I think Geodude gives defense EVs. Now my question is, when you're doing this kind of switch leveling up, if switching out, how does that affect the EVs? Do both Pokemon get the EVs, or is the Pokemon that gets the kill? I'm not sure on that one. I'm not sure on that one. Fighting. This is not a good matchup for us in general. For any of our Pokemon. Dark, Dark, Steel. Yeah, Alfred the Combuskin is the only one that might resist. Oh wait, no, Fairy type though. Fairy type on the Togepi. Yeah, I think this mod is updated with Fairy typing, so should be able to do fine here with Togepi and its Fairy type. Oh, none of these do damage though. Extra Sentry does, and that's Psychic, so we good. We good, we good. Hey! What up? Cool. You know... Now let's focus on Teddiursa for now, I think. Put Houndour to the front in a bit. Makuhita. One of the more interesting fighting types. At least in my opinion. I really like Makuhita a lot. And Hariyama, both very like sumo inspired from Gen 3. In my opinion, really interesting Pokemon. Vital Throw. Oh, we're gonna see if Togepi can take that. Yep. Fighting. Fighting doesn't fuck with Fairy type at all. That's always good to see. That's always good to see. Another extra sensory. And we should be good. There we go. I was gonna say, how's the fucking Miss Bear not leveled up? Miss Bear, what a dumbass name. Terrible name. Okay, another fighting type. Interesting, how we're getting a lot of those. Real weird. Let's send out, the chicken, Alfred. The Combuskin. Let's go. Karate Chop. That shouldn't do too much. Alright, so... Flying moves. I forgot we had Peck. It does so little damage that the super effective really doesn't matter on that one. Damn, dude. They gonna make me use a potion just to be safe? Just to be safe. Yeah, Galanthus put overwhelmed by Discord notifications. I know the feeling. I really want to learn how to turn badges off for specific servers. Like the notifications badges, the little red dots. I like very much want to turn those off. Alright, I'm sending out Togepi. I don't know why I wasted a potion. Now I'm curious. I'm gonna look up. Let me see what the deal is with... Oh, whoop, hold up. Hold on, they can't hear you. Because my audio in Discord is wrong, per usual. There's always an issue with Discord. Fucking Discord. You know. Okay, there you go. Now they hear you.
And now they hear me. Hey, it's friend of the stream. I was like, what do we say?
Let's say your name.
Eric, son of William. Philanthus, son of none.
That's right. Son of None. Son of None sounds cool. I'm doing well. I'm looking up Eevee's Pokemon. I'm trying to see how... There's a thing called EVs in Pokemon. I'm trying to look up how they work. Eevee's Pokemon Switch training. But yeah, otherwise doing well. Kind of groggy today. Yesterday was a really productive day, and today's... I started making like sourdough and prepping dinner and stuff.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, answered my question. So, if anyone else...
Oh, I didn't. Someone talked to me. Sorry.
What happened?
Wait, were you talking to me, or...?
No. I was just gonna say that, in case anyone was wondering, for EVs... I know you won't care because you don't play this game, but...
Right.
EVs are things that are earned when you defeat a Pokemon. So, for instance, Machop gives you 1 attack EV, and they're called effort values. And when you accumulate 4 effort values on a Pokemon, it's like an unseen thing in the background in the game. When you accumulate 4 effort values, when you level up, that gives you 1 stat point in that thing. So if you kill 4 Machops and you level up, you get an extra attack point in your stats. And Pokemon can only have a max amount of 252 EVs or some shit like that. So I was just looking up EVs and making sure how that works and all that shit. But for anyone who's watching and wondering how it works, any Pokemon that gains experience gains an EV regardless of whether or not they fought in the battle. So now you know. Now you know. Eric, are you working right now?
Quote unquote.
Right. In theory.
But you know, more than anything else, I'm here to support.
That's right.
And you asked me a question. When are you streaming tomorrow? What do you want to play?
We could do, if you wanted to tomorrow, we could do evening. I was planning Thursday instead of tomorrow, but I could do that if you want.
Well, okay. Here's what I want. Here's what I want, Dan. I want a set day and time every week. So Thursday evening, that's perfect for me, honestly.
Okay.
So if you can commit to that, as you've committed to other things in your life, like marriage, this is the same level.
So Thursday evenings, I don't think work for me.
Okay.
Wednesday evenings would. Wednesday or Friday evenings would.
Okay, Wednesday. Because I do Tuesday and Sunday. Those are my locked-in days. And I want to do this day with you every week. This is a really fascinating conversation for everybody.
We're just figuring out when we're gonna...
Just dithering back and forth. Well, I don't do. People just screaming like, fucking figure it out. It's not hard.
The other question is if we're gonna keep playing Rocket League or whatever the fuck we so fancy. That's the other question.
I'm cool moving off of... I mean, it seems like people enjoy watching us play Rocket League, but like, I love to mix it up, so...
Yeah, we can throw in other shit. We were talking about StarCraft co-op and Fallout. Fallout guys? I keep saying Fallout guys. Fall Guys.
I would play that.
Fallout Guys is just Fallout Boy, but it's Fall Guys. Like, it's the band members. Or the little bean people that you play as.
Yeah.
You're like, uh-huh.
Yeah, Fall Guys. Can we play together? I forget.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to buy it on Steam, but yeah. Because I don't think there's crossplay, and I have it on PlayStation 4.
Right.
But if we're gonna stream, I have to have it on computer anyway. So I think it's on Steam.
I'd love to do Fall Guys. Fall Guys would be great.
It's so fun. It's the most fun, dumb shit in the world.
Okay, sold. maybe that's better for Friday. I don't know. Like types of games that we are more like multiplayer type games. Does that make more sense on a Friday? No.
I think like any application of logic to what day would make sense for multiplayer games is going to be
Irrelevant.
yeah, kind of. As
Okay.
yes, as 7 of 9 from Voyager would say, irrelevant.
Okay. You're the Star Trek guy here.
Now I am.
You're the captain now.
That's right. What's funny is Sadie and I, when we'd met in college, she would use Star Trek. Like she came up with this like unnecessary antipathy between Star Trek and Star Wars, and why she thinks Star Wars is dumb and Star Trek is cool. And one of them was one of the reasons that she thought Star Trek was better is because it uses quote unquote real science in the show. And then now that I'm watching the show, I'm like, half of this bullshit is made up nonsense. They're like, the floop-de-doos are reflecting the, you know what I mean? They're just saying some science words.
Okay, well, maybe she meant by that, like, a writer at one point asked the scientist a question.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. Whereas, like, in Star Wars, they do none of that, which I'm okay with. In my opinion, they're both science fantasy to a degree.
You know, when you first mentioned that, I was thinking, like, yeah, I'm not a Star Trek person. What was I watching a lot of growing up in terms of sci-fi fantasy shows?
I was gonna say, you're watching Clifford the Big Red Dog. That's
after I graduated just kidding, never graduated. Realized I like watched a lot of Stargate SG-1, and I came to that realization because they put it on Netflix recently. I don't know if you were ever a Stargate SG-1 person.
I've been meaning to watch Stargate, period. I haven't watched any of them.
Yeah, they're good. They're kind of like Star Trek, honestly. So I think Sadie would like them.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Stargate in general. She also made me watch Firefly, which is like similar to Star Trek and Doctor Who, which she also likes, is like campy as fuck.
Yeah, everybody likes Firefly, pretty much.
I know. Are we in your bathroom? What happened here?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I mean, I walked away for a moment.
I was like, is he taking a piss on stream? Is this happening?
Took my whole desktop into my bathroom.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there is... I might have deleted the episode, but there's an episode of the Tequila podcast where Burke just straight up went to the bathroom to pee in the middle of the podcast. That's how drunk he was.
Okay, that's a flex.
That was, yeah, weird flex, but okay. Like, he just straight up... And I was like, dude.
Come on, man. Mike's hot. Mike's hot.
Yeah. He said, fuck it, we'll piss it live.
I had a... No, not as bad as that, but I had a somewhat Mike hot snafu...
Snafu? Snafu?
Yeah, snafu. Me and you and Sabuma snafu.
Recipes to a real one.
Real ones will get that ref.
That's right.
No one will. I was streaming Hearthstone, and I like reached, the accomplishment I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
And
congrats. What's the accomplishment you got to?
I reached Legend, which is like the highest. Thank you. The highest competitive rank in the season, in ranked, ladder play for Hearthstone.
Yeah. So
big accomplishment. Thank you. But when it happened, I was like, oh my god, I did it. And our mutual friend Alex, at Ivory Shinobi, he was like, I'm calling you right now to like congratulate me, and he just started like freaking out. And I thought I had muted my mic. I actually did not.
Right.
Not that anything like bad or uncouth was saying, but it was just like me, like, freaking out with my friend, being like, can't believe I did it!
Yeah.
And then...
That is the furthest thing from a snafu, or you're not done.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty much done. But then I turned back, like thinking I had like muted myself. And I was like, just to catch you guys up on the stream. I was just freaking out with Alex. I was like, So I look like a little dumb in like thinking I thought I had muted, but I actually.
I mean, I was in the
My
chat at the
dick wasn't
time,
out.
and
I'll
it
say
did
that.
not come off like that.
Okay. Okay.
It was fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was fine. Metal Claw. I still can't believe that I used this Pokemon that I'm using right now, the Aron, to win a gym battle in the cheesiest way ever. That's what's really interesting about Nuzlocke is, like, it forces you to, like, one, actually get to know the stats of Pokemon very well and the movesets in case they fuck you up and make your Pokemon faint. And two, it really forces you to get to know Pokemon, like, play styles and, like, different strategies in the game that you normally wouldn't if you were playing it on the, you know, very child easy regular ass mode. So I don't know, it's really like if you're a Pokemon nerd or someone who wants like an actual interesting playthrough of Pokemon, Nuzlocking is you know, a fantastic way to do that. And setting up like custom rules.
Well, that's great.
It's a really good way to get to know the Pokemon in the game and like different viable strategies with different Pokemon. Because like the Pokemon meta, as imbalanced as it is, like it can get really boring because of how unbalanced it is. It's like, oh, if you want to play competitive, everyone uses just legendary Pokemon and all these really powerful Pokemon, and those are like the 30 Pokemon you see in the metagame in competitive, and it gets really boring. To the point where like people have to like rank Pokemon and create rankings, like classes for like different types of battles and stuff.
Different tiers.
Yeah, exactly. There's like Ubers and overused and underused and all that stuff.
Well, I guess you see the same thing in like what, Super Smash? Hold on.
Yeah, similarly.
That kind of deal.
Yeah. Smash is like a lot more well balanced, but like then you had like Meta Knight like fuck shit up in the last game. I forget what the.
Oh my god. Yeah. Brawl? Yeah.
Yeah, was it Brawl that Meta Knight just like wrecked?
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. And then later it was what's her name? She's a DLC character.
Is it no, I was gonna say Bayonetta, but Bayonetta's I think I'm one of the starting. Was it Bayonetta?
Yeah. In Brawl, she was like unstoppable.
Oh, in Brawl, yeah. I thought you meant Ultimate. Yeah, in Brawl it was like, get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played a lot of. I haven't been deep into Ultimate in a little bit. We could do Smash too, by the way.
We could. I suck, so keep that in mind.
I'm okay. So we could invite people in to fucking wreck us, or we could do 2-on-2 ranked.
And get wrecked.
And get totally wrecked. It'll be cool.
That's also, we should add that to the list of things, since I have the capture card now and everything.
Nice. Is it working? Okay.
I haven't tried it. I don't know.
It'll be a good time to test it out.
I thought about also using my mirrorless camera instead of my webcam, but the webcam is sufficient for now. There's no reason to use that capture card on a camera setup, a camera setup.
Yeah, I mean, like when I initially started thinking about doing all this in the first place, because like my roommate has a DSLR, so I just figured like, oh, I mean, I should just, HDMI DSLR, use that as my camera source. Turns out it's like kind of a pain in the ass.
It's a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah, like getting the camera and the computer to recognize each other and easily record files. It's just like a real workflow headache. So
the biggest pain in the ass is getting what they call a clean feed, clean HDMI. But also DSLRs suck because a lot of them, especially like the lower end, like consumer DSLRs, will overheat in video mode really easily. They're only meant to do video in like, I don't know, like 30-minute spurts tops.
Right. Yeah, that's a huge problem too. I forgot about that. Yeah.
The biggest problems are sensors overheating and clean HDMI out. I happen to have a mirrorless camera that I use for street photography that is fine. I just have to make sure I have the mini HDMI to big HDMI cord, and then I could theoretically use my cheap capture card that I bought for my Switch to plug that in, and it should work. I haven't tested it. But also what would be needed, another pain in the ass, is if you rely on like the regular batteries that come with any digital camera, those die relatively fast when you're just like idle in like video mode or whatever. So you have to get like a dummy battery and plug the camera into the wall or to like a USB or whatever. I think you have to plug it into the wall, actually. You can't use a USB thingy, brick. So yeah, there's a bunch of shit you have to keep in mind. It's annoying. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's the 30-minute thing, really. That's the killer.
Yeah, so basically, like, there's only certain cameras you can do it with, and I guess with your roommate's DSLR, you just can't.
Right. Yeah, and I thought that's the majority of DSLRs.
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them are capped out at that. Some of the newer ones, not so much. It depends. Even some of the professional ones, like, I was gonna say Canons especially, but even some Nikons I can think of only do in short spurts. But Canons are known to be not great for streaming, from what I understand, because it's hard to get clean HDMI, and it's, oh my god, I'm ignoring this call. Please stop calling me NPC. Please fuck off. Yeah, so the clean HDMI, you got to get a dummy battery, and the sensor's overheating. And so like sensors overheating and the clean HDMI thing are why you have to look at specific models of camera if they're okay. I have a Fuji, what is it? X100F, which is a small mirrorless camera. You can't change the lens on it, but the lens on it's really good. And I use it for street photography in general, for digital stuff. And apparently most, if not all, Fuji cameras, the mirrorless cameras, even the DSLRs, I think, are good for streaming. So if you're looking for one of them, they're also just really solid digital like photography cameras as well. Yeah. So you can't really go wrong.
I'm not looking for one of them, but thank you.
I'm not, as I type. No, you're probably working.
Oh yeah. My keyboard's loud. Sorry.
I also have a mechanical keyboard. I feel you.
I know you. I mean, like, you're the first person I knew who had one. I was like, "What are you doing, you crazy guy?" But then I was like, "No, these are sick, actually."
My designer ass self had to. I'll put it on stream here. My designer ass self custom. I like took several. I didn't custom like make the printed circuit board, but I like took parts from different kits and put together one that I thought looked cool with custom keycaps and everything. So I'm gonna put it on stream. Eric's seen it, I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna put it on stream here.
This is blast.
This is put it on blast. Let's go. This is my keyboard, and so like these custom keys, just look really pretty
and are so loud.
They're really loud. Sadie hates them, but
I love the wood. Always love the wood.
Yeah, this is bamboo. It's a bamboo carrying case and wrist rest. See how my wrist rests right here to type, which is really nice. And then a carrying case because you can close it. And then I take it to work because that's the type of nerd I am. So I put it in a backpack like this, take it to work, and then I have my custom keyboard right there.
What's great about it too is like you don't expect a keyboard to come out of that case. It looks like you're carrying around like an old chess set.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does. It's like, what are you doing, Dan? Oh, I'm at work. I'm ready
to battle? Sicilian defense. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Is that a chess move?
Seen the Queen's Gambit?
Oh, no. I need to.
You'd like it. That was a chess joke.
It was a chess joke. Because I didn't get it. I need to see it. I haven't seen it. I've heard good things. But yeah, the mechanical keyboard... What I love about this one I got too is it's programmable. Which, it can be a pain in the ass to program. But, I've programmed like custom media keys and stuff on it. So, the one thing I forgot to program was I meant to program the enye, because typing enye and like accents in Windows is a pain in the dick, and I forgot to do that. But,
Hey, dick pain. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Dick pain, worse pain. Worse pain. What is happening? I don't know what that. Anyway, yeah, mechanical keyboard, great. I love this one because I customized it. I made it my own, you know, which is really, it gives it a lot of sentimental value. It's really great. I could go off. I'll stop.
Go off, King.
Go off. King of custom mechanical keyboards.
Go off, very niche King.
King of the most niche shit in the world.
Literally no one else cares about.
But nah, I like the ones I got aren't even the loud clicky kind that are loud just for the sake of being loud. They're the oops, I just activated the Windows key hitting that. They're the bump kind. I like the tactile bump. I know a lot of people who do gaming do the linear.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I saw all these, like, gaming keyboards and, like, gaming mouses. Like, honestly, man, like, I don't feel like any of it matters at all.
Oh, no. No.
It's good marketing. Definitely.
I bought a, like, cheap wired gaming mouse years ago. Here it is. It's kind of ugly. Can I get it on camera? Will it stretch? No, I have to move the camera.
Doing a real peripheral show-off right now.
There you go. I mean, you know, I'll show off my...
Yeah.
You know, there's art on my wall. There's my computer.
Yeah.
Here's me.
Great.
Here's the mouse. But yeah, cheap. I got it for like $8, like years ago. And it's a cheap ass wired gaming mouse. And like a lot of people are like, this wireless gaming mouse is the best in technology. It's $120 for a wireless mouse that...
Why would you ever do wireless? Like, unless it's like, you know, maybe like you have like a work from home situation where wireless like actually helps you a little bit, but like,
yeah,
if you're actually seriously power user and you're using a mouse, like
for gaming,
yeah, you just want a wired connection. It's crazy to me. I don't get it.
Yeah. Also, like the other thing is like with these gaming mice, I really don't like see. One of the bigger differences is something that people like is changing the DPI, the like dots per inch or whatever, the like resolution of how it moves, so that it's less sensitive and you have more control theoretically.
Yeah.
But I just want a fucking mouse, man. Like even like wireless lag.
Those are for the StarCraft 2 players, you know.
Yeah, and even wireless lag's not that bad. And when I'm gaming, I like using a controller anyway. So.
Me too.
It's whatever. It's whatever.
Okay, wait. So, I'm setting my schedule right now. So, tomorrow's better.
Yeah, tomorrow will be better if we're gonna do tomorrow or Friday. If we're gonna make it a regular thing.
Let's do tomorrow. Let's make tomorrow a regular thing.
Okay. I was also wanting at some point, I can figure it out, to start doing like social and political content at some point. But I can figure that out. I was thinking maybe Wednesday evening, but if anything, I could do like a little bit of that on my own and a little bit with you or whatever the fuck. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
It could lead into it or whatever you want to do. And so what time? Wednesday? What, like 5 for you or 6 or?
Yeah, even 5 or 6 is fine. Either of those.
Okay.
Could say 6.
6.
Yeah.
All right, so that's do the math. That's 7 for me. Got it.
Carry the 1.
I need a sec. And what do we play tomorrow?
What we were talking about? You gonna do Smash Bros? We could do Smash Bros.
Yeah, let's do Smash.
I'll have to figure out. I'll have to like get the setup going. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. But
test it out tonight. If it's not working, we can do Rocket League. But
it should be fine. It's one of those where I just have to take the time. It'll probably take me like 30 minutes to check if it works.
Okay. Yeah, Smash Bros. Sounds good.
Sounds good. I feel like trying to like figure out the... Because people often try to... Yeah, we're going to be terrible. People often try to figure out like I don't know, not just on Twitch or whatever, but like on Instagram, they're like, oh, what's the best time to post a post on Instagram? Or like, what's the best time to go live on Twitch to get attention? It's like,
Yeah.
just fucking do it, man. Like, I don't think it matters when,
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things. There might be
No,
small
you're right.
differences.
You're right. The best time and the best day is what you can commit to every week. So
Right.
that's what it is.
Just like fucking do it. Just do it!
Nike.
That's right. I was
Sponsored by
referencing
Nike.
Shia LaBeouf, but yes.
Oh yeah, right.
Who apparently got he like got called out for being an extremely abusive boyfriend the other day.
Yeah.
By, was it Rihanna or someone?
Wow. No, Dan. Not
No.
by Rihanna. By FKA Twigs, okay?
I know that's an artist. I don't know who that is though.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She was with Robert Pattinson before,
Mm.
so I don't know how you get to Shia there, but I don't know.
I don't know. Was he just like physically abusive or just emotionally abusive? I forget the deets.
You know, I'll be honest, and if anyone knows, jump in chat. Educate us men. I just took a quick scan through the op-ed.
Yeah,
Sure.
same. I think it was both. I think it was like mostly emotionally abusive and then like some physical abuse,
Right.
if I
Well,
remember correctly.
anyway,
Anyway.
I'm gonna take a strong stance that I don't support that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hot take. That's bad.
Let me really plant my flag here.
Not good. Not good
Hey.
at all.
Not cool.
Yeah. Bad. Hot take. Not good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never been fond of the guy personally, you know? But whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I've always found him a little off-putting. I don't want to say that I was like, my intuition caught that he is a bad person, but
Intuition.
I knew it. I knew he was an abuser. Like, no. I probably didn't. But I didn't like him.
Tell you what, I wasn't surprised. I mean, he's had a lot of weird headlines over the years, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems kind of like an unstable dude. This is the wrong switch in here. But whatever.
What should we
Whatever.
call smashing with tequila? There we go. That's it. Found it.
That's obviously the one.
Print.
All right. Poison, 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 poison. Poison. Oh god, why did I step away? Jesus.
You know, man, I looking at it now, I kind of like the Tuesday, Wednesday back to back. It feels right.
Yeah, I feel like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday would be... Because that's what I'd be doing. I think would be decent.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not with you on Thursday, but
How dare you?
be tuning in.
How dare you? Yeah, there's like... In my political organization, my little socialist organization, we like, you know, in our meetings, like prep, like lead-offs, like talks.
Mm-hmm.
I prepped a couple, and I have like, I mean, it's like hella socialist, but I have like good material politically to talk on. That's like, you know, real solid that I've been meaning to do or thinking about doing at least. Might as
Funny,
well.
when you say material, I think about a comedy routine. And just like,
Yeah.
oh, what material he's got?
Mareep, one of the cuter Pokemon. Oh my god, these NPCs. Please fuck off. Why?
I
Who
told
wanted
someone
that
I would
mechanic?
watch a video for them. I got to duck out for a few minutes.
Okay. Have fun.
Thank you.
Good luck. Have fun. We definitely want these Magnemites to grind on. Special attack EVs? Hell yeah. No other move. No other move choice. Ember was the one. I guess double kick is a good move choice too. But... Oh, you get stabbed with both. Never mind. I was gonna say. Double kick wouldn't give me stab. Yes, it would. Combusken's fighting type. Man, you really do learn a lot playing Nuzlocke, because it just requires you to be more on your shit. On your game. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie. Alright, let's not run this time. There we go. I have like an insane weakness on my team to like water and fighting. Yeah, I gotta look at my team, but water, fighting, ground. I have a big ground weakness on my team right now. It's not looking good on the ground front. Poison. I have a pretty big poison weakness, or moderately big poison weakness, a fighting weakness, because I have 2 dark type Pokemon and a steel. And a normal. I have a huge fighting disadvantage there. Ground, because yeah, 3 of my Pokemon are weak to ground. I think 2 of them are doubly weak to ground. Is fighting weak to ground? I'm gonna double check that. Fighting. Defense. Oh no, it's not weak to ground. Okay. Good to know. So then only... Is rock weak to ground? I don't think so either. I think rock is... Oh no, rock is weak to ground. So yeah, Aeron is doubly weak to ground. Also weak to water and grass. Right? Let me look up, because sometimes these type overlappings are a little confusing. Doubly weak to water, neutral grass. So... But we still have a water opening there. It's 3 Pokemon that are really weak to water. It's not good. It's definitely not good. I'm gonna have to round out that team, but literally just in the first badge, so we're probably fine. And I'm over here trying to grind to level up. Pachirisu. What is the EV that you give Pachirisu? 1 speed, you know, shit, 1 speed EV? Hell yeah. Give me more of these encounters, please. Both of these Pokemon I would like. Well, with speed boost, this Combusken really doesn't need speed EVs, but whatever. What do I want to do here? Double kick, maybe? Or Ember. Let's go double kick. Speed boost, baby! Double kick. I'm a fool. I'm such a fool. What have I done? No. I should have known. I'm such a dummy. Ugh. This is why we do Nuzlocke, so that you learn to pay attention. Oh my god. Well, I might as well gain the goddamn speed EV while we're here. Fuck, dude, you're kidding. Ah, that's upsetting. That is upsetting. Which one do I want to gain the speed EV? Probably... Yeah, let's go here. Man, that is real dumb what just happened. Just real dumb. Real dumb. Wow. Whatever. This attempt might even fucking flop anyway, so... You know what? It's fine. I am, for the sake of maybe bending the rules in the future, only going to deposit the Pokemon and not release it. Call me out. Call me out. This is my first Nuzlocke, okay? Okay? That is sad, though. Alright, alright. In case I need to cheat my own Nuzlocke later. That's upsetting. that's very upsetting. That's like my best offensively typed Pokemon, too. That was real dumb. That was very dumb. How dumb? So dumb. Alright, I'm gonna try to... maybe not with this team, actually. Let me level up Fire Pup a little more. What level does Houndour evolve at? I think it's 30... 24. I might just grind out evolution here. To be honest. Man, that was like such a dumb move on my part. That was so dumb. Remind me to never do that. Ugh, alright. Well, that's like one of the more broken Pokemon too. It's one of the ones you're gifted. Come on, a Blaziken with speed boost? That would have gotten me through this game if I'd taken care of it. Oh well. Oh well. I gotta, for my own pride, not use it and stick to the Nuzlocke rules. And if I wipe on this run, then whatever. I'll get another one. On the next run. Bye! Cool. Alright, we gonna keep leveling up here, keep grinding. Pretend like nothing happened. See, with Magnemite, I might just want to run, because I don't have the stronger fire Pokemon in the back. I can't believe I lost my fucking Combusken to a fucking Pachirisu, like a dummy. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Also, I didn't know Pachirisu learned Bide. That was real weird. That was real weird. I might try to take... If I get another Magnemite, I might try to take... Oh, nah. Bellsprout. What EV does Bellsprout offer? Attack EV? Interesting. I did not expect that. I will gladly take an attack EV. Alright. Man, that's a hell of a hit to take. Just losing one of the more powerful Pokemon that I am going to obtain. Like, fuck, dude. Fuck, man. That sucks so much. Sucks so much. I'm like downtrodden by that. Fuck, dude. Get out of here. I think we're getting to the point where I can start using Fire Puppo to fight off Pokemon on its own, but not yet on her own. Damn, dude. Notice all the male Pokemon are the ones that I'm letting down. Or are they letting me down? All the men in my life. I only have strong women to lean on. Thank you, Aaron. Damn. I'm saddened. Ah. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. I might go heal up. What's the sitch? Yeah, just for safety's sake. Let's go heal up. I still can't believe I lost that goddamn Combuskin on a wild Pachirisu. What a dumb... to abide. God, what a predictable way to lose a Pokemon. I was just mashing A. See, that's the problem with like being used to playing normal Pokemon. I forgot that man gave me Water Pulse. Yeah, that's the problem with playing like regular Pokemon. Is like... it fucking gets you used to just smashing the A button. Just A. Pokemon faints, next Pokemon. A. I'm not really thinking. Which really sucks. Intimidate. We've got to switch into the no effect. Switch into the no effect. Yawn. Man, that sucks, dude. That really sucks. That is very unfortunate. Mud Slap. Super effective. Did nothing damage-wise. All these weak-ass moves that are super effective but do nothing because they're like 10 damage. They are not it. Claw Claw. Bye-bye. Stab, dude. Same type attack bonus for the win. Okay. I think Houndour the Fire Puppo. I think she can take this. Let's try. Ooh, and the burn. Look at that. Oh, I don't like that. But we're faster. Yep. Done. There you go. There you go. Pop it give you speed, EV? That's like the only one that would make sense. Special defense? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, that is the highest stat. Weird. That's real weird. I mean, I need the experience right now, so... fuck it. Synthesis? My Hoppip didn't have synthesis. That sucks. Man, I'm so down on losing Combuskin. That sucked, dude. Just, That's all I have to say. It really sucks. Yeah, it really sucks. Hold up, I'm gonna change one audio setting real quick. In my OBS. My OBS. There. That should be a little bit louder on my voice there. Since I'm like not as on top of the mic as I should be. That should be better. Yep. Cool. Oop, I need to click in the window to move. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, so should be able to take this. Is this a speed EV? Attack EV. Attack EVs on Adamant Houndor.
Okay.
It's Adamant too. Look at you. Were you watching something for work?
No.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
Yeah, no, a viewer actually made a video.
Oh, nice.
Wanted me to look at it. Yeah, it was nice of him to send it along. And so I just made a few notes for him.
A video for like their channel or something?
Yeah, just like a YouTube, like literally just like one of these like visual adventures that like goes along to electronic music. You know, a lot of found footage, filter effects. Need to be on drugs.
Hell yeah.
So.
I'm always about those drugs.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Drugs.
The drugs, they're the best.
You kidding me? Love them.
Drugs, they're the best. The best thing in the world is, you know, back in my day. Can you tell the impression I'm trying to do?
This character.
You know, back in my day, drugs, they're good, you know. You get them, you do them. They're quite good.
Oh, it's Christopher Walken.
There you go. Okay. That should be like a variant of charades where you do an impression. You can speak, but you can't like say names.
Yeah.
Or like proper nouns. You just gotta do impressions.
You all got to know each other really well.
Yeah. Sadie, my now wife, which is still weird to say, we were playing charades with her family, and it was like one of these like charade sets, not where you put a name in a bowl or whatever on a piece of paper. It was like a game. And she got Bernie Sanders and couldn't do the voice, so she was just doing like the hunched over old man thing, and putting a 1 in the air and trying to mouth the 1%, but it was like super fucking dark, so I couldn't read her lips. And she kept looking at me like, Daniel, the 1%. I was trying to tell you. It's like, dude, I couldn't read your lips. You were just a hunched over old dude, not talking. Like,
Hey, I mean, you get put on the spot. The mind spins. I get it.
The 1%.
Me personally, I just would have just been like, look.
Oh god.
Hey, look.
But you
look.
can't talk, so you gotta mouth it.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
That's the problem. If I had heard her say the 1%, I would have known.
Okay, I would gather up 100 pennies.
Yeah. Give 1 to someone else and then point at them. Or no, that other way around. Keep the 1 and give them the 9. There you go.
Right. You know what? This doesn't make sense, actually.
They have 99 pennies, now what? I don't get it.
It's like, what? Is this economic policy? What is it?
Remember that time that we were hanging out and we were playing that game that I don't know why Sadie calls. I mean, I do know why Sadie calls it Lick It and Stick It, but it's a terrible name. Where you like pass an identity to the person to your left or your right, and they put it on their forehead.
That was great.
Yeah, I remember giving you Optimus Prime, and I was like, he knows this, and he's never gonna get.
Oh, I had no shot. I thought I asked some decent questions, but that's apart.
One of those was like, does my character have a catchphrase? And we were like, yeah. And then you were like, at the end, you were like, what? Optimus Prime is a catchphrase?
Yeah. Oh, I said that?
Yeah.
I should know better. Obviously, it's Autobots rollout.
Right. Oh, that's a good one. That one's really fun.
That is a good game.
It's someone I think in that same setting like gave me Bernie Sanders, and I was like,
Jeez, that was a little over a year ago. My God.
yeah, that was a while ago, or not even. While ago is not how I would describe a year ago.
That was like 6 years ago.
You know what's funny is like I would describe 2016, just like odd year that it was, as like both feeling like a million years ago and yesterday at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you think back onto like things that you did in 2016, it's like that wasn't that long ago, and then you think about like just what has transpired in the world since then, you're like, it feels like a million years has passed.
No, I feel that. Yeah, it's really not that long ago. But yes, many things have happened.
Yeah. I remember when I had like, I think just been like 1 or 2 weeks into a new job, and it was at a financial place, and like if anything made me more socialist, it was working at a fucking financial like stock trading place.
There you go.
But it was like my second week there that Trump got elected, and my first day was when the Cubs won, which was interesting.
Oh.
I was tired as shit. Yeah, it was
fuck out.
the first time. Yeah, Chicago was like, I could not sleep for work the next day because Chicago was just like fireworks everywhere, people freaking the fuck out.
Well,
and
that's
then
like literally 100 years of pent up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It's just like not coming for 100 years and then finally letting it loose. Just
Can't relate.
I know.
No one can relate.
I wonder what that's like. I don't think literally a single human being can relate to that. But yeah, so a couple weeks later, Trump had won, and the night of the election, while we were watching TV, you know, everyone assumed he wasn't going to win because everyone was like, he's a 5% or 10% chance of winning, blah, blah, blah.
The New York Times Needle said no.
And I remember like just drinking at a friend's place, a decent sized group of us, and just like getting progressively drunker. And it was definitely one of the like hardest blackouts I've had in my life. And
Saying something. We've had a lot together.
Yes, yeah, we have many storied blackouts together that we can go into.
We'll
so that
save
is
it for the stream.
yeah.
We talked
That's-
about it all.
That's a drinking stream, if anything.
Yeah, we should just drink for our streams, shouldn't we? Have a beer or something.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, especially if they're evening ones.
Wednesday? Yeah, that's a good day to drink.
It is a good day to drink. I mean, you could have said literally any weekday at the evening, and I'd have been like, yeah, that's a good day to drink.
Monday? You kidding me? Tuesday, Wednesday? Every day?
Yeah, maybe Monday's the one that's kind of questionable, but like the rest, you know?
It is, yeah. People trying to get in a momentum.
Who needs momentum for the work week, man? Fuck the work week.
Oof.
Oh, no,
Go
but...
back and forth on it, week to week. Sometimes I need momentum, other times, no. I don't know.
But to finish the story, which is topical for the momentum thing, I had gotten blackout drunk on the next day going into work, going into this financial job as the only like creative there. I was a designer, right? Only creative person there. Everyone else is these like financial types. And my boss was a marketing type. So I get in.
That's like fire type, grass type.
That's right. Like weaknesses and strengths. Bringing it back in. I see you. Bringing it back into the game.
Here to help.
Always bringing it back. Nah, I had so on the train to work, I had one of the worst hangovers of my life, like top 5 hangovers of my life for sure. And just like wanting to vomit on a train that keeps stopping and going, you know how it is. And
Yeah.
the worst. And just like packed with people, you know, and you're like, I might vomit on other human beings on their way to work. This is great. This is going to go super well. And I get into work feeling like absolute ass because, you know, Trump just won the fucking election. I want to fucking vomit from drinking so much. I felt awful. I get into work. First thing my boss tells me, marketing guy, he goes, all right, we need you to design a web page, a landing page, you know, a marketing page to celebrate Trump winning the election and having a sale for, you know, for our courses, our trading classes. And I just spent the whole day fucking hungover as fuck, having to design Trump's stupid face on a fucking marketing page, like coding a marketing page and designing a marketing page, and like, you know, photoshopping shit. And I was like, please fucking kill me.
That's so rough, man. I mean, like, you didn't even get a chance really to reconcile with it. Like, it just literally staring at you in the face.
Yeah. Trump won, and the next day I had to design a thing with his dumb face on it. And I just wanted to vomit all day for multiple reasons. It was bad.
I remember, well, it was not as bad as your experience, but at the time I was working on the Dr. Oz show, and we had him on the show.
Oh no, that day?
Actually. Yeah. Oh, dude, it was so bad. Like, we had him on the show, and this was like a week or two before the election. And we brought him on to talk about his health, and he just used it as like his platform to, you know, say like, I'm in perfect health. Hillary's got a cold. She's basically dead.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Look at me. I eat the cheeseburger. I feel better. I love the cheeseburgers. The burgers, they're the best burgers.
Pretty much. That was pretty much. I saw all the major players. I told Hope Hicks where to go to the bathroom. That was cool.
Oh wow. I mean. I was gonna say she's hot. She sucks, but she's hot.
Oh my god! Listen, I mean, I knew all these people sucked at the time, October 2016.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking to myself, I wonder what crimes they're committing right now.
Oh, dude, yeah. It's like if you take the regular rich people crimes, which are like, you know, what's funny is like rich people and powerful people in America and under capitalism get away with shit just because they're boring, right? Mm-hmm. It's boring crimes. You just put a bunch of legalese around it, and you know you get away with it. That's why like net neutrality, you know, was attacked because it's the most boring sounding shit ever, but it's really important. And like what's funny is the Trump family themselves are like, if you took those boring crimes and made them a little more like dopey. Like, it's like if the Three Stooges were doing, like, financial crimes.
Pretty much.
It's like, oh, looky here, Curly. I'm starting to sell my steaks at Sharper Image. Isn't that a good idea?
It is a good idea.
The Trump steaks, Sharper Image. And it's all just grifting, man. It's all just, like, scam artist shit.
Grifting is the word. It's absolutely the word. But just to finish the story real quick. Like, so I come into work the next day. Thankfully, there wasn't much to do that day. So unlike you, I could kind of skim by. But like the majority of people who work on the show at the time, and you know, like still is the case, like for daytime TV in general, is like these are all women producers, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm walking through the halls of the office, and I'm just hearing like a lot of closed office doors and like women like silently sobbing. It was horrible.
Oh my god.
It was horrible, man. Just
Jesus.
like it felt like an entire repudiation of the female sex at the time, you know?
Yeah,
like, just like the utter disrespect towards the gender in the, you know, the Hollywood access tape. Remember that?
Yeah. I mean, it's less so. I mean, it's partially like the Clinton losing, but like I feel like more so the Trump winning.
Sure, it was a 1-2 punch for the women of this country.
Yeah,
I feel so.
Yeah,
it felt terrible. But you know what? It's okay now. Now we've got someone even older. So.
Oh god, I remember all the memes were like, it was like Mad Men in the pitch room, and it's like the Joe Biden campaign logo, and it's like, okay, get this. What if we run the Clinton campaign again, but it's an old man and he's riddled with dementia?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, great.
I wouldn't say riddled. I'd put him at a pepper ink.
They're like little little bubbles that are growing.
Yeah.
Little tumors that are growing.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a guy. Let's take this arch conservative guy. Oh, yeah. Fuck Biden. Anyway.
Well, anyway. Fire Puppo. 152 XP. That's great.
There you go. You know what Biden didn't do? Win 52 XP.
No.
That's what. I got these little attachments for my PlayStation.
Florida couldn't win 152 XP.
That's right. I got these attachments for my PlayStation controller. I'm trying to show them to the camera. They're these little... They're called control freaks. They're these little pads that you put on your analog sticks. And they're raised. And for games like this, it doesn't fucking matter. But for, like, first-person shooters and stuff, like I was playing Horizon the other day, and I turned the sensitivity all the way up. And because it's raised, it gives you a higher, like, potential for, like, a higher angle to point at, which means you have more area of control. Meaning, you can turn the sensitivity all the way the fuck up, and you have way more control, just moving it slightly in different directions. So it's like the best of both worlds. If you get to turn the sensitivity all the way up, but also have like a ton of control, unlike the tiny little sticks on the PlayStation or Xbox give you like normally. I really like them.
Wow. The best of both worlds, the Hannah Montana of controller peripherals.
I don't even remember like the intro song or anything about Hannah Montana. I couldn't help you there.
Get the best of both worlds. I take it slow. Then you rock out the show.
Great. Encore. Encore. Do it again.
Do you want more?
I want more. The one I remember is like I don't remember the theme songs, but I remember like a little bit of that and like the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and all that bullshit.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
Oh.
You were playing Horizon?
Yeah, yesterday. Not on stream. I was playing on the PlayStation.
Oh, yeah, I know you were. I'm just wondering, where were you? You saw I finished it off?
Did you finish like the final level too in the Battle at Meridian or whatever?
Oh yeah, man.
I haven't done that yet. It looks epic as fuck from what I've seen a little bit.
Oh, it's so good. It's amazing. I finished all of the main game and 80% of Frozen Wild, so like all quests and story stuff. Just some like collectible stuff is the last, like
side
tutorial,
quests.
Some hunting grounds. Who cares?
Oh, the hunting grounds and the tutorials are who? Yeah, what the fuck? Those aren't even real. I did the Speaking of hunting grounds, one of the side quests that I hadn't finished was the hunting lodge one, which is really fun. But you only have to do 3 hunting grounds and like get a medal at 3 of them, and then you can start that quest, and it's really cool.
Yeah, the in my opinion, the hardest hunting ground to max out on is that stealth one where you have to like shoot the crates off of the shell walkers. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
And they're like stalkers around too.
Where is that on the map? Oh my god, stalkers are the ones I hate the most.
They're horrible.
Like, I have the armor, the powered up armor and everything, the energy armor and everything.
You got the shield armor?
Yeah, which is fan-fucking-tastic.
God, it's so good. There's like barely reason. Sometimes you can use other stuff, but no, not really.
No, there's zero reason. I mean, for like role-playing purposes, sometimes I'll switch to the Banuk armor when I'm in the Frozen Wilds. But like, nah, dude. Having the shields is so good. Oh, in the Frozen Wilds, the shit knocks your shields out.
That's the only time you would not use it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. It also like makes it so that I can actually go up and like fight the machines hand to hand.
Yeah.
Also, like maxing out the skill trees helps.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've got some mixed feelings about Frozen Wilds. I mean, overall, I really enjoyed it.
I think the lore is good, or it's fun. Like just extra space to have lore is cool.
Yeah, the quests are all really good. I'm kind of let down by the main story though. For Frozen Wilds, it's the same. It's copy paste.
The side quest is a lot better, but you're right. The main quest is pretty fucking vanilla.
It's like, for real? The demonic machines,
Yeah.
corrupted machines.
It's the same shit.
Like,
It's the same shit, but a lot stronger. So you have to be leveled up, and that's the difference.
yeah. It's just harder.
Yeah, it's like you could have just like made this like as DLC. Well, the thing with DLC is you have to keep in mind everyone's already leveled up and played the game, as opposed to starting from scratch. But I think for those of us that just played the game with the DLC from the beginning, it would have been better to like just have the daemons, as they say, be the regular fucking corrupted machines, and to
Right.
hell with it.
I guess that's the main thing that makes me kind of mixed about it. I was just thinking, like, if I were someone who bought the DLC at the time, like, what was it, like $30 or whatever?
Yeah,
I'd be kind of like annoyed.
it's not
I'd be like,
worth $30
really?
bucks.
And I'm pretty sure that's what it retailed for. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah.
But that's what most DLC retails for. New DLC at the time.
Yeah.
And like, I'd be like, really? Like, I'm pretty sure this area of the map could have just been in the main game.
Yeah.
And like, there's like literally one new enemy type. Have you come across the Frostclaw yet?
Is that the one where the guy gives you a specific quest to go get it? To go fight it? The
Yeah,
old guy's like, I can't fight it. You go fight it for me.
Oh no, that's the Claws Beneath.
Oh yeah, that one. That one. Okay,
God,
no.
that's hard. Good luck on that one.
I haven't done that one yet, yeah.
Yeah, good luck on that one. No, okay. So, I mean, no spoilers or anything. There, in my opinion, like, there's really only one truly new enemy type. Like, the towers are like not really an enemy.
No,
Just
it's
like-
not an enemy.
It's just there. And the Scorcher, it's cool to fight against, but I felt like it's just a Ravager, right?
Yeah, I think so. Right? Because it makes the same sounds.
Makes the same sounds. It has the cannon on the back that you shoot off. It just like shoots fire
Yeah,
and has some different attacks.
right. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm nitpicking. It's more Horizon. It's good. I'm just saying, like, if I bought it at the time, I'd be kind of annoyed.
Yeah, that's the one thing is like buying that game full price with the DLC would be worth it, but an additional like 30 or whatever would not be. For sure.
Yeah.
And like what made it such a good deal on PC now as well as on like the PlayStation Store in the last like year or two is that it was so fucking cheap. Like
Yeah.
I got it for like $15 I think with the DLC,
It's great.
and like it's for that price I'm like holy shit. The main story is so good. Like it's
like
so
80
good.
hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
So, or more.
And it's just so well, like, the world building in it is really solid. Like, it's almost like a fiction novel that I want to read. Level shit. Like,
I'm surprised there's not, or maybe there is, and we just don't know about it. but
it
I
could be
would-
in the works.
I'd read a book, man. I'd read a Horizon Zero Dawn universe book.
Yeah, hell yeah. I read StarCraft books as a kid. I would read this.
Oh, nice. I read the Halo books.
There you go.
I think
Comparable.
Someone in your Discord also read the Halo books, right?
It was someone in my bachelor party chat.
Oh, okay. okay. And I saw that, and I meant to talk to the other guy. I was like, "Yeah, man, which was your favorite?"
He was one of my roommates in college. I was like, I accused him of being obsessed with Halo. He was like, no, I'm not. And I was like, you have all the Halo books, a Master Chief like collectible figurine from the Halo 4 release. Like, shut up.
Okay. Yeah, he might like it. He might.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I'm not shaming you for being obsessed with Halo, but you are obsessed with Halo.
Yeah, I don't know about all of the Halo books, but
He has
some of them are
like
good.
a whole bookshelf of Halo books, and then the like Master Chief collectible that was like $80 that came with one of the releases.
Hey, man, no shade. I mean, like,
Yeah, I'm not shitting on him. I'm just like, dude, you like Halo. Like,
I
you
know,
can't tell
I
me
know.
you don't like Halo.
I guess I meant no shade, just in terms of like stupid fucking fantasy books, regardless.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, it's just nice to read like a popcorn movie kind of deal, you know?
And I'm sure the Halo books are good. I mean, like, I just never nerded out on Halo like that. I nerded out on like Pokemon like that.
Yeah, we know.
Obviously, here I am. which is probably more insulting because Pokemon's a game that just like insults your intelligence constantly.
Yeah.
Oh, you need hand-holding to learn how the game works? Let's do it for 8 generations straight. I'll give you the most obnoxious tutorial in gaming.
Are you gonna do it again? Are you gonna do
The Pokemon rant? No,
Yeah.
I've done it so much. I could, if prompted, but
Don't feel like you have to. It's alright.
no. Oh gosh, I'm dying.
Oh, sorry. Sirens. They're coming for me.
That's fine. You live in a city. It reminds me. I mean, we get them here too, but not from where I'm at.
Yeah.
We get them in the front of the house. But
Yeah.
remind me later to send you. I did a bunch of filters for my mic in OBS here, and it really. I'm looking at like the levels as I stream here, and it really helps. I should send you it.
Oh, please. Yeah, I need help.
Yeah, it's just like compressor, and it gives you like decent compressing values, and then another thing. You can't do in OBS natively, there's no equalizer. Or at least I couldn't find it. And when I googled equalizer, it brought up a bunch of plugins. Also, while you were gone, forgot to tell you, I lost a Pokemon in a really stupid way. And it was an important Pokemon.
Who'd you lose?
I lost the Pokemon that would have become Blaziken. It's called Combuskin. Torchic evolves into Combuskin.
Oh.
I lost it against one of these little fuckers, which is why I just remembered. And it was real dumb.
Squirrel?
What?
Against the squirrel?
Yeah, against this like Pikachu knockoff.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, well, hang in there.
It was real dumb. I don't want to explain. The mechanics are inconsequential because you don't care, but it was real dumb.
You can still explain it for the sickos, the Pokemon sickos out there.
See? Okay, so it did this. There's a move called Bide, where the move does nothing for 2 turns, and then it unleashes like all the damage that it received times 2. And I was just not paying attention smashing the A button because Pokemon teaches you to do that because of how easy it is. And I dished out a fuck ton of damage to the Pachirisu, and then it flipped that doubly on me.
Wow. It's a devastating move.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that was real dumb. Like, I should have... You can just, like, not do anything for those 2 moves, and then it does nothing.
Well, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was just real dumb on my part. Like, real dumb. Anyway. Metal Claw. Unleashed energy. Oh, Jesus. See, it even did a lot to my... Whoa. That's fucking dangerous, man.
Pachirisu's a problem.
I know. This stupid little fucking Pikachu knockoff that's cute as hell. Please let me leave. Please stop being a thorn in my side. That's so random. What a random little... And again, in Nuzlocke, you learn like what moves and stats and stuff become problems. A speedy bide will fuck you up. Anyway. Yeah, so we were talking about, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about.
What were you talking about? I forgot.
Things.
I was like sitting here and I'm like, man, I hope Dan remembers. No.
Nope.
Well, that's fine.
Anyway, yeah, we can play Ultimate. We can play Fall Guys. Fall Guys is so good. It's so good. Is it on sale right now? Oh shit, the Christmas sales would have been over by now.
I think Steam is still going.
That's what I was gonna look at. Nah, it's still $20. I mean, I can take a $20 hit. It's not a big deal.
I'm looking at it right now. It's $16 on Steam.
Is it? I'm on Steam as well. It says 19. Are you getting a different deal than me? What is this? This is preferential treatment.
I'm looking at Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. It says 20% off.
I don't see that. What the fuck? If I put it in my cart, will it do that?
I don't think so.
What the fuck, dude?
Well, maybe I'm just a super valued customer.
It could be.
I don't want to know how much I've spent on Steam. I don't want to know. I just hope it's under. God, I mean, like I've had Steam since like 2004, so
That's a long ass time. Damn.
like I mean, I bought Half-Life 2 and it came with Steam, and you're just like, at the time we were just like, what's this?
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I never played Half-Life, but I remember like Steam was a thing with Half-Life, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, why are they making us install this whole other thing just to play Half-Life? Just let me play Half-Life.
Yeah, yeah.
The rest is history. So, it's possible I've spent hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, wait, how the fuck are you getting? I looked on browser, I looked in my app.
You're signed in? You're signed in?
Yeah, I'm signed in.
Not that that should matter.
This is so weird. Why do you get... I want discounts. The fuck?
I want that for you.
Are you looking at like one of the expansions or something? Like one of the content packs?
I don't think so.
Or
What are you
just
looking at?
like for me it says buy Fall Guys and then it says $19.99.
Oh, weird. Yeah, actually now I see that as well. Wait, that's really weird. Because
They heard our conversation. They took it away from you.
This is a really fun conversation for everybody. Yeah, no, now I see what you're talking about. But when I went to the main page, it had a discount.
I have no clue.
God, could they have, like, just removed it? That'd be weird.
Like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, they're like, oh, Tequila wants it.
Gotta jack the prices up. That's like when you when you search for flights and they cookie you and then the flights are more expensive.
Oh my gosh. Remember flights?
That should be illegal. I went on a flight recently. Oh my god, I should tell
yeah.
you. I should tell you about how it went. So we flew to Texas for
Yeah.
Christmas, which is something we didn't want to do, but like organizing that was a whole pain in the ass. We were gonna drive with the dog, but then her parents didn't want the dog, so we left the dog with a friend and we're like, why are we driving? Let's just fly. We flew, Sadie thought 2 hours was enough to get to the airport. That's on the other side of town during rush hour. It wasn't.
Oh wow,
And
she's
it
one of
was
those
raining.
people, huh?
And so we missed the flight, but they gave us a replacement flight. But the replacement flight was to a layover instead of direct
Oh my god.
during coronavirus. So we get there, we're double masked, and we have hand sanitizer on deck. Sadie like yelled at me about
Double
not
wrap.
taking off my mask the entire time we're in the airport and airplane, so I didn't. And so, yeah, we're double masked up. We get to the flight was in St. Louis. The layover is in St. Louis. We're waiting at the gate. There's this motherfucker at the gate in St. Louis, wearing a goddamn bandana, and like there's a bunch of people mask off, just chill, like hanging out at the gate, like under their chin or whatever. Like even they got done eating, they keep it off, or like talking on the phone with it off. It's like, dude, they can hear you with the mask on. Put your fucking like the mask will not prevent you from having a phone conversation, you asshole. Put the mask on. Anyway, so yeah, so this guy has a bandana, and then at the gate, you know, the woman at the gate says, hey, so if you don't have like a real mask, we can't let you on the flight, but you can go to customer service at the adjacent gate and they'll give you a complimentary mask. And so my guy goes over to the gate, gets his complimentary mask, walks back over to his partner, and they're sitting right next to us at the gate, or like 5 seats away or 8 seats away, so they can at least like hear us if we spoke loudly. And he crosses in front of us and holds the free complimentary mask that they gave him to his partner and goes, as if this is any better. And then I audibly, he didn't respond, I wish he did, go, yes, motherfucker, it's a lot better. Like, yeah, you fucking idiot. Like, it goes under your chin and shuts the shit off. Anyway.
As opposed to his bandana?
Yes.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, it is. Like, look, I put the bandana off, I'm gonna go to like a bodega real quick or something, right? Like, you know,
No.
if you're about to go like in and out to something, I'll throw on the bandana.
It's... You would think, in talking about bodegas, you would think New York would have the best compliance in the city, in the nation, right? Because
Is it
just
terrible?
so many people die here, you would think. But, man, like, every so often, like, someone, like, walks in, like, talking on the phone, no mask, like, just spraying COVID, talking loudly. And like the way we do it in New York is like we all just like look at the person and like slump our shoulders. We're just like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Or there's someone like yelling at them like, "Hey!"
Yeah, well, usually it's the store owner, but like, I just all just like psychically like try and kill the person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You kind of give them like mind bullets.
Exactly, Tenacious D style.
That's right. With mind bullets. Yeah, a good song.
So how was the flight besides that part?
Okay, so on top of that, this is actually on the flight back. The flights down, the middle of the aisles, like the middle seats, were empty. Great. Love it. Sadie and I got our own row. Fantastic. On the way back, the flight was packed from Austin to Chicago direct. So flight packed. There is, people need to sit in every single seat. There's this kid that sits next to me with, for like 90% of the flight, the mask under his nose. And that's like technically illegal. Like, they're legally required to wear the fucking mask on their face the whole flight.
People crack me up when it's just like you're doing nothing.
Yeah.
You're receiving no benefit and all the downsides of the mask on your face.
Right.
So.
Right. People do that all the time. Like in a bodega or some shit, or like at the grocery store or wherever the fuck. They'll have the mask below their nose, or like sometimes just below their chin, which is just off completely, obviously. But yeah, the below the nose thing, it's like the best meme I saw. It's like running around with just your dick peeking out over the underwear and like leaving the balls in. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Anyway, there are a lot of people on that flight with their noses out, and I was like, fuck.
Painted
all these people.
Picture. Yeah. Thinking about that now. Cool.
It's just a dick outside of the underwear.
Yeah, like I'd be like, whoa, what's the point of that? Just take the dick.
Put the dick in. Either take the balls out or put the dick in.
Yeah.
At that point.
Can't go half in, half out. Just do it.
And it looks as silly. It looks just as silly.
It's so true. You know what? Fauci should say that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you look silly as fuck. Please put the nose in the mask.
What if like Fauci like did an address? He's like, listen, fellas. Wearing the mask like this is like the dick peeking out or just the balls peeking out. You know what I mean? And like I feel like that would make a huge impact on the country. Like a lot of dudes would be like, okay. All right, yeah.
You just gotta like shame them into it. Honestly, like, yeah, there's something to be said about how like I was having a conversation with like lefty people the other day, and then like Sadie about this the other day. But like, if you look at like fining people for things, that is what we would call like a regressive tax, basically. A regressive tax meaning that it like disproportionately affects lower income people harder than higher income people, right? If you have like a $250 fine for littering, that means rich people can litter all they want. $250 is nothing to them, right?
Sure.
And so I was like, what is a better way to do it? And like, the better way to do it is like, one, like I was talking about an example of like picking up your dog's shit. Like fining people a flat rate is gonna screw poor people, but like maybe providing like dog poop bags on every other corner and trash cans is a way to help with that. And I was like, what's a way? And like shaming people, like you don't have to fine them, but shame, like have publicly accepted shaming. Like if someone does it, you're like, motherfucker, there's a trash can down the street. Like, what are you doing? You know, like shaming goes a long way. And I was like, what if the same thing could be done with the masks? Like, you know, we don't have to fine people or anything. And like, obviously, like stores can require them and kick you out if you don't wear them, because that is fair and totally their right. But like in general, just like mask wearing, like shame people. I think shaming does work if it's like a social expectation, right? And it's like, it doesn't work. It's not like 100% foolproof, but it does work in a lot of instances.
Yeah.
We like shame people out of smoking inside, you know, stuff like that.
True. Yeah, that did work. That's true.
Oh no, the dreaded Pachirisu. I'm running. Fuck this Pokemon.
Run. It has our scent. So
Oh, God.
what gym are you working your way up towards?
Literally the second gym. I'm just grinding right now to get ready to have my Pokemon not die.
Man.
Because I lost all my leveled up Pokemon in that gym fight. And so I have all these low ass level Pokemon that I just need to grind up to be an appropriate level to go forward.
And how many gyms are in this?
8. In this one, technically 16. But 8 until you, like, you know, go to the Elite Four and then you quote unquote beat the game.
Man, Nuzlocke runs are hard.
They're hard as fuck. So maybe doing like, if you're doing it for fun on your own, not streaming, you could do like a soft Nuzlocke. Just to...
What'd you call me?
What'd you call me, bitch? Yeah, just to like take it easy on yourself. I don't know.
I guess this would be going faster if, you know, a few unfortunate screw-ups hadn't happened.
Yeah, I mean, like, and that's the thing, is unfortunate screw-ups happen less when you, like, are familiar, you know, doing these Nuzlocks makes you super familiar with Pokemon movesets and what they know and what they don't know. So it's kind of like learning by trial.
For sure, trial and error, yeah.
Just trial. Learning by show trials. That's how we learn.
Your Honor, protect Pachirisu.
I forgot this bear has, Miss Bear has an ability that just randomly picks up items. Cool. Anyway. Yeah, we should play Fall Guys for sure, though.
Totally down.
It's so fun.
At the moment, I have Super Smash on the schedule, but it's a 2-click change. So whatever you want to do.
You have it like on your about page or whatever?
You know, the schedule part of your page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do that?
I thought I did.
I like pointed that out to you last time, I feel like. And you're like, oh.
I went in there and did it. I don't know if it like properly saved. Go check for me.
Oh, check. Okay, so yeah, you got it on the about, but there's also like weird. Maybe I can't see it because you're in the middle of streaming right now. Like in your stream manager.
Under preferences, channel.
Yeah.
Where's schedule? Stream schedule. Yeah, I put it in.
Okay, good.
All right, fine.
All right, fine.
See, I see you put it in. Fine.
Okay, all right.
This fire puppo, she's gonna be a clutch Pokemon. I can feel it.
Hell yeah.
I've always been a dog person anyway.
You know how, man, see, I don't like that Google does this. Like, sometimes when I go into photos, it shows you, like, 1 year ago, you know what I mean? Or, like,
Yeah.
4 years ago, and I got very sad, because, like,
Was it
like,
Yoshi?
No, it was a picture of your dearly departed doggo, Yoshi.
Yeah. I was like,
In it.
don't do that to me.
I know. I was, like, scratching his belly. He was loving it. I was like, oh, my... Come on.
Why did you remind me?
I'm in an emotional state, as is.
The world is garbage.
You're gonna show me a dearly departed doggo right now? Stop. Stop.
Get this out of my face. Yeah, Facebook does that too, and sometimes it's like, oh, and sometimes it's cringe as fuck.
Oh god. Facebook, I just go right to Messenger.
I try to avoid Facebook as much as possible, but there's like... I do what you're saying, where like I use Messenger as its own separate app.
Yeah.
And I tried to do the same with events, but they make it such that they did this sneaky bullshit where you have to it used to be that you can have like you take the URL from the events and you can plug it into Google Calendar and it'll automatically populate your Google Calendar with anything you're invited to at all. And then you could just like in the Google Calendar, click the event, and the event link is in the event, and you could like confirm there. So I didn't have to spend time on Facebook at all. That was great. But then they did this thing. They did this fucking like coding magic on the back end now to fuck people who do that. where it no longer auto-populates. And the only way that it'll go to your Google Calendar is if you are in Facebook to accept the invites, and then it'll go to your Google Calendar.
Okay, I hate that.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, thanks, you sneaky assholes. I was enjoying staying off your platform.
Man.
Yeah, it was bad. It's not good.
Man.
It's like, fuckers. But yeah, I still log on like maybe 5 minutes a day just to check stuff. I organized a tenant union on Facebook, so that was like, that had me involved in a lot of stuff. And then occasionally I
directly spying on you himself.
oh yeah, for sure. Like leaking things to our tenant, to our landlord.
Or he's like, keep me up to date on what Dan's doing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just let me know. Let me know when they come for me.
I have a question for you, actually, and I do want you to send me those filters. I've gotten better with my audio, I think, but I could definitely use those filters for sure. I noticed something weird, too. I'm all over the place right now, sorry.
All over the place, Shulkin. That's what I call you.
Like that. I was, for you viewers, I was brushing my finger against my lips back and forth to make a humorous sound.
We definitely heard it. Thank you, sir.
Just wanted to
illustrate it.
Just want to explain that. So I've noticed at times I get a really weird. Okay, so like sometimes I have that tinny stuff, and that's like me like having the volume up too high.
Is that what that is? I don't know what that is.
Or whatever it is. And so I discovered in Windows that like in the volume setting, it was already cranked up really high. Like accident. So I fixed that. I set that to 0. That actually helped a good amount. But also, my mic has like a feature where you can like tap it and it mutes it. It's handy, but you know sometimes I miss, and it's embarrassing. But anyway. I noticed that, like, sometimes after I've done that, like, I take a break. I go to the bathroom or whatever. I mute it. I come back. I unmute it. And, like, for a time, I'm, like, really digitally echoey, you know? For, like, 15 minutes. And, like, then someone points it out to me. I'm like, oh, shit. And I, like, literally just unplug the USB and plug it back in.
Weird.
So, I don't know. What do you think that is?
It sounds like the mic is just freaking out.
God, that's so annoying because it's like purportedly a good mic. So
that might be where you like. Can you just turn that feature off and just mute it in computer?
Maybe that's what I should do, and maybe that's like not good for it in some way.
I mean, if it's causing that issue, I would just avoid doing that feature at all.
Yeah. No, you're right. Like. And it's not every time, but I've noticed it like 2 times now, so that's a trend.
Yeah, that might be like it just bugging the fuck out. It's never happened just out of nowhere. It always happens when you tap it.
I mean, I need to watch down more stuff, I guess. I just never enough fucking time to...
Sure. So yeah, okay, so if it does happen outside of you doing that, then it might just be that like the tapping thing might accelerate that issue, but it's not the source.
Yeah. Yeah, OBS is finicky sometimes with the...
I wonder if it's OBS or like the... You know what might be it is? It might be, is the mic XLR or USB hooked up?
It's USB.
It might be that, the USB cord is getting like slightly unplugged and then that happens, or like something's wrong with the USB cord.
Ooh, actually that could be it because like I sort of have, they gave me just a super duper long USB with this mic, so I kind of like have wrapped it a little bit at parts to, you know, just cut down on, you know, whatever wires. Yeah. But that's a good point. Maybe I should just like make sure it's totally straight and like uninterrupted. Yeah.
I have as well. I've done the wrapping thing as well.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good point. One more question, actually.
Okay.
This is troubleshooting hour. Let's go.
I know. I just know you know a decent amount about Audacity.
No, I don't mind.
What's that?
I don't mind.
Oh, you better fucking not.
You bitch.
Can kick me out of this Discord anytime. It's up to you. Then I'll just take it to chat. I'll take it to chat.
Just yell at me.
So, I want to do like more Let's Plays, not necessarily all streaming my games. Sometimes I just want to sometimes camera, sometimes just literally just voiceover, right?
Like watching a YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, what you see on YouTube, like people just literally voiceover over gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
So, I've set it up in OBS to do 2-track recording. But whenever I've tried to do it, I do get 2 tracks in my editing software, so that's no problem. But what I didn't realize is when I then want to put it to YouTube, they meld them together, and you don't actually hear the voiceover.
Oh, that's weird.
My experience so far. So I guess my question is am I better off just recording my audio track entirely on Audacity, and layer it over the gameplay audio, and
So it's you just playing a game with your camera off.
yeah, or on, but maybe off.
And I have had, because I do the same thing, and I've had no issues just going into Twitch and uploading from Twitch to YouTube. And then that's it.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing for the YouTube workflow.
I guess what I'm trying to say is I want a separate audio track that I can edit easily.
In post?
In post, yes.
Oh.
I should have said that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so you're doing that right now in OBS, and OBS, it's weird, is what you're saying?
It comes into my editing software fine. I see it. I see 2 tracks. They're 2 separate audio tracks, I asked it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I need to look into it a little bit more for Premiere Pro, how to combine the 2 tracks, but I guess I'm wondering if it's easier to just have it separate in Audacity.
The 2 tracks are the gameplay and your voice.
Correct.
Okay. And then when you upload it to YouTube, your voice isn't uploading.
Correct.
That is weird as fuck. It might be... Could it possibly be your sorry, I'm blanking. Your Premiere output settings, the way it is outputting the audio?
It could be. Yes, it could be that.
Are you outputting as MP4, or what are you outputting it as?
To YouTube?
Yeah, what file are you using from Premiere?
MP4. Yeah.
It should flatten them or whatever.
But I don't think MP4 supports. You know what? Maybe that's what it is. I think I remember reading MP4 does not support dual track audio because usually I record to MKV first.
Right.
And
because that's OBS default.
Yeah.
You know what? You're recording in MKV and then opening that in Premiere? Is what you're saying?
Recording in MKV, and then converting that to MP4 and opening it in Premiere.
Converting using what, VLS or something?
OBS has a conversion.
You should record, since I'm pretty sure MKV is not compatible with Premiere, and that's why you have to convert. You can just change what it records to not MKV.
Yeah, I know. And one main reason I'm doing MKV is allegedly if you have a game crash, MP4 is fucked.
Oh.
Actually, I know this from experience. One time, I was streaming Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I'm going to do tonight, actually.
Okay.
And the game crashed because not the fault of the game. Actually, I had a legitimate power outage, and I lost the file.
Wow. That's so weird.
But that doesn't happen with MKV.
That's bizarre. That's so weird.
You know what? I mean, I think you answered it. Like, honestly, I think I just need to look more carefully at Premiere Pro. I might not be outputting it correctly. I don't know. So I guess really my question is, like, do you find Audacity easy to use as a separate audio track?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, like, what you do is you just set it to wave, you hit record, it starts recording. It's pretty straightforward. And then what you'd want to do... But the thing is, I don't think Audacity is going to help you.
Okay.
Because the problem you're having is it sounds like a post-production problem, and you're going to have the same source files whether or not you use Audacity.
Right.
So if anything, what you need to do is look into either combining the two audios into one at the end of your workflow, whatever you're doing to your voice audio that you're changing, once you're done doing that, combining them. And Premiere is non-destructive, so it shouldn't happen, or shouldn't matter. Like, it won't save over the source audio file.
No. Yeah.
I think. Like, yeah, it should be fine. Like, Photoshop is destructive.
I keep backups anyway. So.
Okay, yeah. So, like, just, like, combine them or do a different output protocol. Why did my... Oh, because Metal Claw increases attack. Okay. Sorry, I was wondering why that happened. Yeah, so just, like, check out export settings. You could probably also export as something other than an MP4. Because YouTube supports MP4, MOV... And I forget what else.
I do H.265 sometimes, too, actually. Which it was with...
Yeah, so then try that. Is that like less quality than an MP4?
It's higher quality. I learned way too much about all this horse shit over the past couple weeks. All these different encoding settings, which I was talking to you about a little bit. I was like, I've almost figured it out. And you're like, okay, whatever. Which, fair enough. I sounded crazy.
I mean, I just, like, don't know shit about video.
No, I think it's cool. Like, purportedly, I did before before I learned all this other stuff. Yeah, so basically, like, MP4 is, like, probably the most common standard right now, and that's H.264. For the past couple of years, they've had H.265. Basically, the main difference is it's just a more efficient codec. It just uses space better, slightly higher quality. Oops. So
like all around better.
If it's supported.
Is YouTube? YouTube probably supports it.
It does support it, but YouTube, kind of just down converts almost everything. But I have found that if you output it in OBS to 2K resolution, even if you're not actually doing 2K resolution in your game, then uploading that video to YouTube triggers, it's called the V9. I think it's called like the V9 codec. Which
this is some secret menu bullshit. What is happening?
I know, it's some secret menu. It is. They don't tell you about it. If you output it to 2K, it will trigger like the option to select 2K if your monitor can do it. You know what I mean? Like if you select 720. But also, even if your monitor can't do that, it just makes it like the possibility that you can select 2K makes your 1080p a higher quality image. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because it's like more data.
More headroom, kind of.
Yeah. But you're not natively recording in anything that's like higher than 1080 though. So it's like a software thing.
It's really just like for a not streaming. Like no, this is like not for streaming. This is
okay.
Offline recordings. Local
like camera shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking a lot into that as well.
Okay.
All right,
That's
really
interesting. That is some like Animal Fries, like hidden menu shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to learn all the secret lingo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, YouTube hiding a lot of stuff.
Interesting. That's so weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense that they would have stuff like that. That's interesting. So it's kind of just use the newer thing normally better.
More or less.
Especially like companies like, you know, YouTube and Google are keeping up with the latest. Like HTML5 or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know about that. Yeah.
Yeah, HTML5 is like similar deal where it's like it's more efficient and there's more shit available.
Love more shit.
More shit, better than less shit. Hot take.
Oh,
Steaming hot shit take.
Okay.
Those are words.
So how far off is Fire Puppa from leveling up?
I think 24. What level? Let me look it up. Houndour. I love the name. The name is Houndour, like a dowered hound. And it's dark and fire typing. Great name. Anyway. Evolves at level 24. Yep. So a few levels off. I might, now that I'm higher level, I like literally backtrack to lower level shit to grind. I might, yeah, I'm gonna head back now to grind on some higher level shit to make this.
And what's your goal for this stream? Are you trying to get
Just as far as I fucking can for the stream.
okay?
Grinding to where it looks good.
Hours or something?
What?
You gonna do like 3 hours or something today, or
Yeah, probably ish.
cool?
Longer if we're just chilling.
I'm just very slowly doing my work. No worries.
I'm also wondering about this battle over here. I don't know if I want to battle this fucker. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Let me look up some stats on Aaron real quick. Ava, the Aaron. Aaron. Not weak to fire. That's interesting. They only have one fire weakness. Well, this might be a mistake. Already battled you. Oh no, I didn't. Alright, yep, this might be a mistake. We'll see if I'm ready for a battle.
Does man have horns?
No, it's just weird hair. Horn hair. Fire breather.
Just checking.
Do I have...
Is this man the devil? Are we fighting?
The devil went down to Pokemon. Was looking for some Pokemon to steal.
Let me get my fiddle.
There you go, there you go, there you go. Thank you for picking up the reference.
No problem. No problem.
This might be...
Rocket League. No problem.
No problem. That's my favorite. Just spam the no problem. No problem. They're like, what a save, making fun of you for fucking up. What a save, what a save. No problem.
We did pretty good.
We definitely, I mean, we did kind of poorly, like, in a handful of games, but overall, we did really well.
Okay, what happened is, like, our placement games we did really well, then we got fucking...
Yeah. We definitely got put up against really good people and just got fucking hammered.
God, what was the name of that one guy who told us to forfeit? Because he was just one-handed...
It was like, it wasn't the one with the gamer name, but it was someone else. I don't remember the name. The name was kind of not really memorable, but
I know.
there was a guy that was like XX Gamer X. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and we were saying, like, oh, we're in trouble. Look
Yeah.
at that name.
Like, you know they're serious when they have gamer in there.
A relaxed person, you know, who just takes the game as it comes, does not make that their name, you know.
Also, what a tool, man. Like,
hey, I mean, the person, like, truly stomped on us, like 1-on-3, you know, Messi, or who would pick your soccer player right now. You know?
Messi's too old now.
He's too old. Okay. I thought I saw he's considering maybe coming to a U.S. club.
Oh wow, really? That's wild. I mean, he's getting older, so it makes sense. That's like the move for all the hot, talented people.
I mean, wasn't like Beckham pretty good for a few years on the Galaxy?
Yeah, I mean, because like, yeah, that was basically his. That's like the retirement league now option. Is like the MLS is like made up of mostly like Americans, young South Americans that are on the up and up before they get poached by a European team, and then fucking MLS. Or sorry, and then I shut the bet on that one. And then old people who are good.
Right.
Oh my god, please let me leave this.
I mean, I would love for a washed up messy. I'd love for a messy.
A messy bitch. Oh, I can't switch on a bind. I forgot about that. Cool. You gotta love when they make you stay in. Gotta love it. Partially fell. Oh my god.
It's funny, like I was catching up with a friend earlier, and like I turned on my camera and I had my background, and they're just like, you know, I got all my vines and leaves and plants set up, and they're just like, what?
What did you do?
Are you okay? And I was like, frankly, no. I'm not okay. But
I don't think so.
Who is okay?
No one is the answer. No one's okay.
Yeah. It's a fun thing to explain, though, every so often. I'm sure sometimes for you, too, if you ever explain it to anybody, what you're doing here. But
I try not to.
that's fair. That's fair.
I do my best to.
Not really that I bring it up, you know? Not put it in the dating profile yet. See how desperate I got?
Yeah, that's one of those where it's like immediate left swipe.
Yeah, I don't know if you lead with it.
That's like, you know, the thing that people shit on now in Tinder profiles is like fish photos.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like the broiest, like, it often is like a signal that they're like right wingers. There's like, I fish. I feel the need to put this in my dating profile. Like, you know.
Well, that is unfair to the noble art of fishing.
You know, I do, not that I have ever really fished that much, more than a handful of times in my life. It's cool. You get a fish and you eat it, and that's cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, handful of times for me too, but I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Every time. It's relaxing. Anyway.
I'm kind of struggling here. I'm trying not to lose this
That's
Pokemon in a ridiculously dumb battle.
Yeah. That's our take on fish. Fishing.
Plentyoffish.com.
See, that's not fair. That plenty of fish. Very good. It's not fair conservatives get to claim that. They get fishing? Really? Come on.
Yeah, well, it's one of those where like it might be a red flag as to their politics. It's like you mix that, and then like there was one meme where this woman on like Tinder chat or Bumble or whatever was asking, "Hey, what's your favorite podcast?" And like almost every dude said Joe Rogan. Like,
Oh, no.
like that's another one.
You know, oh man, you just reminded me. Like, so there's a fellow streamer who I've gotten to know well on here. You know, cool guy.
Is it Windows?
It's not fair that I had this judgment of him, but I was like, yeah. Do you like podcasts? He's like, yeah, I do. I listen to a good amount of actually. When he, you know, depending on the guest, I'm like, okay, you know, part of me is like, I guess that's fair. He does have good guests sometimes, but then it just went back to, I was just thinking about our conversation last week. I'm like, oh my god, like,
Yeah.
I was being unfair, maybe.
I don't know. I
Ended up judging him and a little bit, you know.
don't know. I have like someone who I would just like several people that I've like met that I know listen to shit like that, and they're not like out and out right wingers, but they're like very impressionable, like politically and socially.
Right.
And so like,
Yeah.
it's not that, and I do like kind of judge them a little bit for it, but I'm still like friends with them. I don't
It's
know.
not even necessarily the right wing stuff. I just like, you can do better, man. You know?
Yeah.
That's my take. Like, they're just better podcasts out there. Like, I'm happy to recommend multiple.
Oh my god, can we talk about podcasts? There's one that you will love. I think I've already told you about it. You better listen to it now that I've told you about it again. Fall of Civilizations.
Okay.
One of the best history podcasts I've heard in a while.
Oh.
It's so good. It's literally just this British dude, this English guy who's a historian. He's probably around our age. And he just does episodes about the fall of X, Y, or Z civilization. And he starts with like British Rome, which is a weird one. But Some of the more interesting ones are the Aztec. The Aztec was a great one. Potentially my favorite is Rapa Nui, aka Easter Island.
Ooh, he's on YouTube also. He's got video with it. It's cool.
Is it? It's not just like the picture. It's not just the logo. It's like actual video content.
Looks like it's some found footage stuff.
Nice.
And like artwork and
Yeah. I would highly recommend the Easter Island one because it's fascinating. Basically, like everything that we were told by people like Jared Diamond and shit is bullshit.
fuck, man, this is really cool.
Oh, it's so good. The Easter Island one's like epic as fuck. The Aztec one is epic as fuck. I learned shit in this podcast I didn't know about. Like, there's one on the Khmer Empire, and the city of Angkor, like where Angkor Wat is.
Angkor Wat, yeah, that's modern day.
Cambodia,
well,
I think.
Vietnam. That's Cambodia.
Yeah, I think it's Cambodia.
Right.
It's fucking cool as fuck, though. Like one thing I learned listening to the Khmer episode about Angkor. Apparently, Angkor at its height of population in like the 1400s ish, around then, was the most populated city in the world at the time. And now it's just like a backwater fucking temple. So like, yeah, there's a lot of interesting shit that I learned on that podcast. I highly recommend as like a history culture nerd.
Yeah. No, I bookmarked it. I subscribed multiple ways.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm interested in the YouTube series, actually. It seems like he made good use of video. It's like, honestly, the type of thing I want to produce someday, kind of. Like, I'd love to do, you know, part of the reason I'm asking you, like, some voiceover questions. I think it'd be really cool to do, like, an Assassin's Creed history type series, you know? Like...
That sounds fun.
The real-life locations, compare and contrast it with in-game.
Yeah.
Just gotta get my shit together, so...
No, I mean, you build up to that kind of thing. That sounds fun, though.
It does, yeah, it does, right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Once I, you know, do a lot of things, but yeah.
Oh god, there's an episode of that podcast where he goes into the Greenland Viking settlements, the Greenland like Nordic settlements, and like the rise and fall of those. I didn't even know those existed.
Yeah.
Which is wild. And like there's theories as to, you know, they might have just like died, or they might have like actually like, as contact with Europe diminished because of the Ice Age kicking in and shit, they might have like gone to the New World and assimilated with indigenous people in the New World. Or it's assimilated with the Inuits in Greenland.
Hey, shout out to the Inuits.
That's
Stand
right.
up.
Shout out. Just
Someone come to the chat. Hey, I'm Inuit.
I'm Inuit. I'm Inuit. The chat. I'm Inuit, man. I'm in the chat. I'm in it.
Yeah.
Inuit.
In this chat.
Yeah, that one's good though. That one's really interesting. There's a lot of really fucking cool ones. The Mayan one's pretty good. They're good. They're great. They're well researched. The Byzantine one was fun, not as interesting as the other ones, but still interesting. Like I listen to every single one and enjoy them. So the Byzantine one's definitely like they're all good. They're all good.
That's my takeaway that I'm getting from you.
And I get like every time I play, I get this hankering of wanting to play Europa Universalis really badly. Like fuck, this makes me want to play a history simulator game.
Why don't you?
Because it's really boring to stream, and there's like, you think Pokemon grinding takes a long time? That game takes a long time to accomplish anything.
Yeah, true.
As much as I do love it, I have a really interesting run in Europa Universalis right now where they added a mechanic where you could be a pirate republic. And the Pirate Republic,
yeah,
I was streaming it like once or twice. It's so fun and interesting. And there's like 3 Pirate Republics that they add in the Caribbean. 3 like states that you can play as.
Right.
It's so fun.
I guess Europa doesn't have like enough like, I don't know. Yeah, it is a little static.
It's niche as fuck.
Yeah.
Like a super niche of a community or game, you know, like folks who play it.
I think people are liking Crusader Kings 3. Maybe that.
Yeah, that's a big one. I haven't played that just yet. Oh, now I have to help this guy go look for his Farfetch'd. I don't know if I want to do that. I wonder if I want to keep grinding first. I just don't want to get caught off guard by like a high-level Pokemon. What level is Pokemon over here? Let's see. A Skorupi? Man, I want that. I wish I could catch it. I definitely want to switch out. I could probably grind on these for a little bit. Get my other Pokemon higher.
You never liked or tried the Total War games, right?
I dabbled. I never got as like balls deep into Total War as I am with Europa.
Gotcha.
It's just like Europa, it does like, it's like Total War on steroids. Like,
Yeah.
it's so good. But I did do Total War for a while. I think like the medieval one I did, it was pretty fun.
Gotcha. Yeah, I love Total War. And I just mentioned it because, like, it's, you know, it's a little bit similar to Europa. I know for a fact it has a decent YouTube and Twitch following.
Sure.
A little more action. Something to consider, maybe.
It focuses more on the like combat formations and shit, which to be frank, I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah,
I'm more about like the map shit, you know?
sure. Yeah, battles definitely do matter.
Yeah, I would auto do the battles because I didn't care, and that really fucked me in that game.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because I didn't give a shit. I was like, whatever, dude, go off. I had fun like playing as like the Muslim kingdoms in Spain and stuff like that in that game, or France or whatever. But
Well,
Europa scratches the itch a lot better for me personally.
yeah. Their newest one is Greece. I have it. I was able to snag it for free, actually.
Nice, free is the best price.
I know.
Free 99.
I haven't tried it yet, though. I mean to get around to it, but I fucking fell in love with, like, you know, like I'm not nerdy enough. I was loving the Warhammer crossover.
That is a very nerdy crossover.
I know, like tabletop Lord of the Rings shit.
Yeah,
That they then merged with Total War, and it worked fucking perfectly, man.
that does sound pretty dope.
It's so fucking good. It's like it's the Lord of the Rings game we've been waiting for forever, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
So that I like Warhammer so much now I'm reading a book. A Warhammer book.
Look at you.
Ladies. Sing.
Oh, I have nothing good against this Pokemon. This is bad type, just bad typing. Fuck.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, this is a bad matchup. I might... Can I run? Thanks. Please help. Please clap.
Jeb reference, wow.
Jeb!
Jeb!
That exclamation mark was the best part.
Oh, so good.
Jeb!
Jeb!
It's so good. Oh, it's so stupid. Please clap. God, okay, anyway. Oh, God.
Shout out to Jeb.
What a terrible family. Just the fucking war criminals of the highest degree.
Yes.
Just the worst.
We're in a really fun cycle. By fun, I mean nightmarish. Wherein it seems like our Republican presidents get us embroiled in catastrophic crises, and our Democratic presidents have to fish us out of it and receive, you know, all this obstruction from the Senate, Congress, what have you, and then they then claim that why wasn't done more when they were the ones who were obstructing the whole. We're on a solid like 20-year run of it now. It's feels bad, man.
I would dare say, but even like when you look at like when Obama and the Democrats had majorities in all three branches, basically, they also didn't get shit done because that's like the Democratic Party, like that's their function.
For sure, they did
their function in society, and Obama was like, you know, this incarnate is to, as is the Democratic Party right now with the Black Lives Matter movement, The Democratic Party's function is to take mass movements and to absorb them and to like basically make them lose momentum and steam, and not have any real change happen. That's the Democratic Party's function in society.
Yeah.
Because like Obama was elected on like a grassroots movement, and then like could have wielded the grassroots movement that was huge to do things, and you know, like even operated outside of the DNC in the run up to the presidential election, and created like institutions outside of the DNC, and could have really like circumnavigated the DNC to get shit done. And then as soon as he became president, it was just more, you know, DNC Democratic Party nonsense, where it's like, yeah, I know I had the movement to get things done, but I just don't have the people behind me to get single payer done. I guess we're gonna have to do this half-ass measure instead. I don't have the people. It's like, you had the people, motherfucker. you actively pushed them away after the fucking election. Yeah. Anyway, I could go off.
It wasn't very long though that they had all chambers, right?
It was 2 years.
It was legitimately 2 years.
It was the first 2 years, yeah, of the Obama presidency.
Yeah,
And then it was the 2010 was the swing, and like Boehner and all that bullshit.
I know, and there are also some Democrats who are not really,
Yeah, I mean, I hate basically all of them, but then there are conservative Democrats like cough Joe Biden cough, and like Joe Manchin, who suck.
Manchin. Who was the guy in not Vermont? Lieberman.
Oh yeah, Joe Lieberman sucks. A fat donkey penis.
He pretty much he screwed up healthcare pretty badly, almost single-handedly.
Yeah, I mean, also like it's because of him and just like the Democratic Party machine that Obamacare, or should we say the Affordable Care Act, is literally the exact same thing as Romney Care, which is what Romney got in Massachusetts. It's a Republican healthcare plan.
Right.
It's insane.
Yeah. Damn.
It sucks. It sucks so much. It sucks so much.
Hey,
Yeah, I could go off.
Obama, great American. President's hard.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, I could say that if we're grading on a curve, well, let me put it this way. Was Obama the best president in modern history? Of course. Would I, not grading on a curve, still give him an F? Yeah. I would. I would. Because that's a low fucking... Being the best president is a low fucking bar. Being, like, least war criminal is a low fucking bar.
Sure.
Killing the least amount of innocents. And there's a case where...
Jimmy Carter seemed like a good guy.
I mean, look, I'm not judging them as people.
Yeah.
It's like I could give a shit less about who they are as people, to be frank. They're people in power, and I will criticize them because of their power, not because who they are as like personality. I don't give a fuck. And the problem is that Obama's super fucking charismatic and will like paper over all the problems with the office and like
charismatic.
And I know. I remember like watching an interview with him the other day, and I was like, God damn it! I just, as much as I know about this guy, I don't want to like him, but I watch him speak and I like him, and it's like, fuck, I can't help myself. So, and especially after this fucking imbecile of a twat, like, you know, it's just night and day. The difference between his charisma and eloquence and this fucking idiot, right? And like, I probably, if I knew him, would like him as a person, but when it comes to like political critique, I think like people's character is inconsequential, and you have to look at the material good or harm that people do. And like, yeah, Obama did way less harm than Trump. Still did harm, and we should call out the harm. Just call it like we see it.
I don't disagree. And
It's
all
one of
I
the-
was saying is, I feel like he's a great American. That's all I was saying. And yeah, great presidents. It's been a long ass time.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would still say best president in U.S. history is FDR, just for all the shit that happened under FDR. And I say that with the caveat of the reason that all the good things got passed, all the good things that happened under FDR happened, a vast majority of them that are things that we benefit from today, like Social Security and shit like that, happened because there were record number of unionized Americans like threatening a general strike, and record number of Socialist Party Americans like literally threatening general strike and creating mass movements and like threatening a revolution. And so like FDR was like, all right, I'll have to nip this in the bud. What do you want? And that was kind of the that's what shut them up, was giving them that stuff. And it's the same with like, you know, the Civil Rights Bill wouldn't have happened. LBJ wouldn't have passed the Civil Rights Bill if the Civil Rights Movement weren't happening at the time, the mass movement that it was.
No way.
So like, all the credit that we give leaders, especially in the United States, is... Why am I going back in the Pokemon Center? My Pokemon are fully healed. All the credit that we give them is really due to the mass movements and not the leaders themselves.
Yeah, politicians follow. They don't.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, I don't know. We can go off about which president's best and blah, 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 but for me, it's more about, like, looking at the movements of the time than the leaders of the time.
Let's do a Pokemon-style tier ranking.
I love those. I watch those for everything.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know where the word or the letter S comes from. Why is S above A? Is it super? I don't get it.
I guess it's super. That's a good question. Yeah, where did S tier come from?
Why is that a thing?
It's a great question.
I've always found that weird. Oh my god, please let me run. Please just let me run.
I will be right back.
Okay, not allowed.
I'll just go to the bathroom right here then. Okay.
Be on your computer.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you for letting me run. Oh wait, I have Roar. I kept Roar for that reason. I'm a fool. Fool of a toque. I'm a fool of a toque. Hold on. He lets a pee, I'm leaving a pee. Fuck it. I'm almost back. I'm getting close. Are you there, Eric?
Fool of a toque.
Palanthus? Yeah, I am a fool of a toque. It's true. I was just complaining to the lady. I went to go stir. I have some black beans cooking on like a real low simmer, so I just wanted to check on it. And then I was just complaining to her. We have no like ready-to-eat snack foods. We have something that like, you know, at most requires microwaving, and I didn't want to take the time to do that. But I literally just grabbed a bunch of flaked coconut. Gonna snack on coconut.
Looks good. Looks good.
I mean, I love me some coconut, so I'm not gonna complain. It's just a messy thing to eat at a computer. Yep, already making a mess. Great. Great. This is going well.
Yeah, every time I make my own cold brew, I just make an enormous fucking mess. Like, ground coffee goes everywhere. I'm trying to, like, pour it correctly. And then I'm like, oh, wait. Spoons exist. Why don't I just spoon the coffee into the filter, you dumb shit? And so that's the process.
Do you use a French press for the cold brew?
No. It is, what is it?
Just like a coffee filter?
Yeah, it's just like a cold brew filter.
Like one of those Chemex type things?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that.
Yeah. Like a pour over.
Indeed.
Yeah, for cold brew, honestly for coffee and tea in general, I think a French press is like clutch as fuck. It's super clutch in the sense of like, it's the easiest way to brew shit. Like the least amount of mess, least amount of like work. And like for coffee, for regular like hot coffee, it really I'm doing fine. It really it's really tasty. Like you get full flavor from a French press. It's really nice.
Sounds nice.
Silence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm literally eating just flaked coconut with a fork. What kind of beast am I?
The Twitch community gets to enjoy it as well.
Just eating flaked coconut, you fucking weirdo. Fucking
There it is.
weirdo.
The blowback.
The content everyone wanted.
Wife admonishment content.
I was raised by the coconut. You merely adopted it. I fucking love coconut, dude.
I was born in the coconut.
Sometimes you eat the coconut, and then sometimes, you know, the... That's more Travolta than Walken.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know either. I was going for Walken, it just became something else. The coconut, you know, it,
No, I don't know. What?
I can do a decent... You probably don't know who this is. I can do a decent Slavoj Žižek. Oh god. What a slob of a human being.
Who is that?
Slavoj Žižek is this, like... If you, like, swim around in, like, leftist circles, you know who he is. He's, like, this, like, professor from Slovenia or something. He's a lefty commentator guy who's, like, a philosophy professor. And, he's a mixed bag. But he has this tick where he sniffs a lot and has, instead of a lisp, he does one of these. So it's like, and you know, the problem with the, like, he sniffs and goes a lot. It's the weirdest tick in the world. And has, like, really funny shit that he, like, what are the words? It's not a tick, but he'll say, you know, a lot, and like, and so on, and so on. Like, he's just a weird fucking guy. He's a weird guy.
I hate that tick he has. Sounds weird.
It, like, the first time I watched anything with him, I was like, this is like nails on a chalkboard. And obviously, like, it gets worse or better in different circumstances. When he's speaking in, like, Slovenian, he barely has it. When he's speaking in English and it's like a stressful interview, it's like thick.
Yeah.
It's
I will
awful.
say, I wonder what, like, if I could speak well a second language, I'm sure I would have some kind of weird, you know?
You would not have a tick. Like, that much of a tick. I mean, I'm sure, like...
I'd have a full body shake.
like a wet dog, like a Chihuahua. Apom. You can catch these hands like an apom.
It was good.
Please clap.
It was good. Apom has a big hand. I don't want to catch that hand.
I know, right?
It's a big fucking hand.
Imagine getting slapped by that. What?
No.
Like, talk about a prehensile tail. Right? Like, that thing's huge.
Yeah.
It's not a prehensile tail at that point, it's a prehensile hand. Like, prehensile arm. Ooh, Swablu. So you're playing... What's the deal with Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
What do you mean, what's the deal?
Like... I thought I saw something... Like, what's different about it than previous Assassin's Creed games?
Well, the setting.
Right.
As it always is.
Also, what are they doing in the story to make it so that they can just make Assassin's Creed in any era and any continent now? Like, what the fuck are they... What's happening to the story?
I know. I read something, too, where, like, people were just saying, like, yo, just, like, ditch the story. Just, like, make it, like, a, you know, just make it a historical simulation game. That's basically what it is anyway. But, like, stop trying to find, you know, like, hoodwinking the Templars.
Right, into the Caribbean? Like, get the fuck out of here.
I know. Then, whatever. Maybe what you're alluding to, though, is, like, the past couple games have kind of changed their format and genre. Like, they lean much more heavily into RPG elements than
Yeah.
they did before. Which honestly is why I play. I wasn't a huge fan of just the straight up stealth games. So it's fun. I don't know. It's just a huge fucking map. Combat's good. Story's good. Historical accuracy is fun.
What's good about the historical accuracy?
You know, you can just tell it's like well researched. Like it's basically like playing the show Vikings, which I liked on History Channel right now.
I was literally watching that last night.
Were you? Nice. So you like work with Sons of Ragnar Lothbrok.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And yeah, I don't know. It's just an enormous fucking game, and I like it. That's it. I don't know.
Review. Enormous
Yeah.
game. I like it.
My column.
That's interesting. I always thought that Vikings was interesting, like as a case study for historical fiction, because like the sagas, the like Nordic sagas, are this interesting like in between of like history and fiction, like history and mythos. And so like it really gives you, when you're writing a show, a lot more creative license than something that's like super well documented, like say like the Borgias. You know, like the Borgia family history is really well documented.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw all those too.
The one with God, what's his name as the Pope?
Ozymandias.
Oh no, I was talking about the other one. Oh fuck. That one looks good too. What the one I was talking about has Jeremy
Oh, Jeremy Irons. That's what I mean.
Irons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, I watched that back in fucking May.
Yeah. Just so many things to watch. Yeah, but yeah, the like something like the sagas in like any culture's mythos that's like exists somewhere between like historical fact and like something that's been exaggerated into mythos or fiction really gives you a lot of like creative like license, which is really cool.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, like, think about the first episode of Vikings, right? He gets the vision from Odin and, like, all this crazy shit.
Mhm.
And, like, yeah, you know, that's artistic license. It's definitely possible people believed they saw that.
Yeah, they do a lot of like really interesting stuff like that with religion in general, whether on the pagan or the whether on the Norse or the Christian side, which was super cool. Because like a lot of like there's like the Battle of Paris is happening, and someone sees as they pray to the Virgin Mary statue that the Virgin Mary is crying, like shit like that.
Oh yeah, right.
There's a lot of that.
Great. Oh man. Yeah, the Siege of Paris. That was some great stuff.
Oh yeah, I just got through like the second attempt where he runs away, like re-familiarizing myself with the story.
Mm.
And then like Ragnar disappears for a few years.
Yeah, that's about when I stopped. Like apparently it's still
Same.
going.
Yeah, I saw it. I've been using the VPN to watch like Netflix stuff that isn't available in the US. And I saw that was available on Netflix in Mexico. And so I'm watching it. And this battle's kicking my ass. Fuck it, I'll waste money. Will I though? I don't want to waste money. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's something I've been meaning to like just see how it progressed after that season. And I haven't. And it's on Netflix, so I was like, fuck it. Put on in the background as I work out or work on shit or whatever.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they do a good job in Valhalla too of like setting up a couple themes, like what you just talked about, religion. Like that's definitely like a main sticking point. Like, you know, your character, you're coming in as like Viking invaders. You know, how does assimilation happen? You know, like adopting each other's religions and like mostly like Vikings adopting Christianity at first for political gain. You know, they want to install, you know, their own puppet king on the throne of like, you know, for one quest line. Yeah, it gets into a lot of interesting stuff, I feel like. And there's also some cool fights with some terrifying mythological creatures at times. So
That sounds dope. That sounds not too dissimilar from that other game you were playing, the Greek one. I forget the name.
oh yeah. I mean, it's also made by Ubisoft. So yeah.
Dude, Ubisoft just going ham on the Mythos games right now.
Yeah, dude. Like, and they released them like within 1 week of each other, and I just got both of them, and now I'm like intimidated that I have like these two enormous freaking games I gotta get through. Not get through, enjoy, savor. but that I wish to document for everybody.
I think my friend Ava just finished Valhalla like not too long ago for
Nice.
she like reviews them for this like little website that they have. I have not looked at the review that she did, but yeah. I don't know, it looks interesting. I never really got into the Assassin's Creed franchise.
Fair enough. No, I mean, neither did I. I did not give a fuck until Odyssey, which was the Greek one, came out a couple of years ago.
Sure.
So yeah. What site is that she writes for?
I don't even remember the name. I'll look it up.
Hey, cool. Good shout out.
Great shout out. Going well so far.
I don't even fucking know.
Going real well. Hold up. It's coming. RPG fan is the name of it. .com.
Okay, that's can't remember that.
Yeah, it's actually pretty easy to remember. I'm just a fool.
Oh, this looks like a real site. Looks legit.
It's a real thing. This looks like a real.
Oh, this looks like a.
Oh wait, reviews. Now we're gonna look together.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Did she finish? Maybe she didn't finish with Valhalla. Well, Valhalla came out like a couple months ago, right?
Yeah, early November. It's entirely reasonable. It took her a while, so.
Oh, there you go. November 11th.
Okay, took a week with it.
Pros: exceptional audio design, a mysterious surprise open world, the possibility of a very strong narrative, text-to-speech accessibility, the development team. Cons: frequent bugs, occasional crashes, content bloat, Ubisoft's corporate ideology.
I mean, that's all correct. I didn't play this game for a long time, last time I streamed this game was like late November because there were just all these bugs and crashes that I finally feel a little bit better about giving it a shot. So yeah, makes sense.
Checks out.
8.5 out of 10. 85.
85 out of 10.
I agree. 85 out of 10. Wow.
0.83 out of 10.
Imagine if that's a site's rating system. It's like, well, wait, it's decimals? What?
Yeah, that's how bad it was, and that's how granular we're gonna get.
Yeah. It's like, no, we loved it. It's 0.83 out of 10.
10 means it's like literal perfection.
Yeah.
No qualms with it whatsoever. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, Sadie, what'd you make? I want some. It smelled good. She can't even hear me. She's right next to me. She can't even hear me. My own wife can't even hear me. I'm getting played right now. Ooh wee. Ooh wee, Rick. That's what we just watched. We just finished the 4th season of Rick and Morty.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that yet.
It's like not as narratively important as the 3rd season.
There's no way it could be. Yeah.
It's what they do instead of like having that really important subplot like they did in the 3rd season, they just do what they did in the 1st season, which just, you know, random adventures with no subplot that strings them together. Which is fine, I guess. It is funny as fuck though. I mean, like, that's one of those shows where even if it's like decent, it's still really fucking funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got a high bar. No, a high floor. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Like, they don't... I think that's effectively the same thing. Like...
Right. Whatever, man.
Alright. I'm thinking... I'm gonna grind a little more and then go forward, and then we're gonna call it.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I love the original soundtrack. And my rendition of it was beautiful. It's the best. Yeah, we should definitely try Smash at some point. You don't have StarCraft. Well, it's free to play now, but I wonder if co-op's free to play.
Yeah, why don't you find that out? Why don't you?
No, you.
No, you.
You do it. Yeah, that would be fun. I think Fall Guys would be ideal because it's just us dicking around. It's really fun.
Love to dick around. All right,
Pass
so just buy it.
Yeah, might as well, right? God, full price? What am I, a fool?
Of a toque.
Fool of a toque. That I am.
So strange. Like, I opened up Steam, I saw it, I clicked on the page, the discount was there.
They heard us, dude. They heard us.
I think it actually expired.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Right as we were talking about buying it, they're like, fuck you.
Yeah. Or, like, maybe yeah, no, seriously. Like, it must have had, like, I don't know, I forget when we were talking, but it must have had, like, some kind of server changeover. Some
Bastards.
store update.
The bastards.
Alright, well, that's $4, I'm gonna have to make up elsewhere.
So hit that donation button.
Fund my $4
That's right.
ego blow.
Smash that donation button.
Thanks, fam.
Skirt, skirt, all over that donation button. What? That got weird.
Gracias, familia.
Thank you, Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family. All right, I'm gonna save here and call it. Wee. Okay, thank you for tuning in, people. Goodbye.